Appreciate you listening in tonight. Take care. Have a good evening. I'm Doug Saltzman. Talk to you tomorrow.
It's time for another C. Harperano Group High School Sports Night. Coverage of the PIAA High School Basketball Playoffs being brought to you by K2 Engineering, KC Sports Cafe, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning, George Dental Associates, the Delancey Academy of Dance, the Uniontown Printing Press, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the C. Harperano Group, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes, Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health, Zen's Construction Warehouse, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Port of Uniontown, Attorney Melinda Delarose, the Brewston Chiropractic Studio, the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, Potter's Bar and Grill, Joby's Golf, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, Gary's Auto Sales, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, M&R Transit, Movement Physiotherapy, the Uniontown Dental Associates and Dr. Jonathan Krisner, the Laurel Highlands Girls Basketball Boosters, the T-Berry Law Offices, Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair, the UPMC Rehab Institute and Physical Therapist Jim Burns, Peach and Pharmacy, Allstate Agent Russ Blaho, Autoland Hyundai, Stewart Collision, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Megan Ford, the Fay West Glass Company, Uniontown Detailing, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Shop and Save, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Sandy Howell Notary Services, attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Wood at Watson Mundorf LLP, Carnuts Auto Center, State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, Dr. Paul Hartley, and by United Bank. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show coming your way next.
From Canon McMillan High School, it's time for PIAA High School basketball playoff action here on WMBS and on the UHS Talk YouTube page tonight. Brian Morozak along with Steve Superka, Gary Frank Hauser, Billy Dice behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios on the WMBS side. As always, our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Uniontown, the third seed out of District 7. Lincoln Park, the WPIAL champs. Uniontown 23-4 overall. Lincoln Park 24-3 overall. Mike Boriski in his 9th year as the head coach of the Leopards. Rob Kesmarski in his 22nd year as the head coach of the Uniontown Red Raiders. And guys, the Red Raiders and the Leopards meeting for just the second time in 2.5 weeks. Just the third time in school history between these two programs, and all have been within the last 365 days.
Yeah, well, it's going to be another barn burner, if you will, and the Red Raiders got to play to their best if they're going to hang in there with the very, very tough Lincoln Park Leopards. And they're coming in with full guns blazing tonight. They got all their players back healthy, and so it's going to be a tough test for the Red Raiders. But they played terrific their last couple outings, and so they've been playing pretty well also. So hopefully they can keep that going, that momentum going, and put up a pretty good test tonight.
In their first round state playoff win, 67-33 over Grove City, one of the more dominant state playoff wins that I can remember in recent history. But we talked about the recent history between Lincoln Park and Uniontown. The Leopards knocked off the Red Raiders 85-64 in the state semifinals last year, won in the district semifinals this year 74-63. But that was a one-possession game with under a minute left.
It was, and it was a tough over-the-back call that went against the they didn't get the call, and then they hit a three, so it turned into a 6-point game just like that. The Red Raiders had possession but lost it, and the game kind of unraveled from there. A couple turnovers, and next thing you know, they're down by 10. But they were in the game, and they were hanging in there for most of the game, and they really didn't play that great. They had a couple of the guys had some pretty tough nights, a lot of turnovers, didn't shoot the ball particularly well. And so that kind of gives you a little bit of hope tonight. If they play up to their potential, maybe they can hang in there.
And Gary, you were with us last year out at Charleroi when the Lincoln Park Leopards kind of ran away from Uniontown. It seemed like they were hitting shots from every angle on the court, and Uniontown hoping that doesn't happen tonight.
Absolutely, and you have to wonder if the Red Raiders are going to be on a very good roll after their last couple games. And this is a great venue, and the doors are open. The Uniontown fans are already filtering in. I always enjoyed refereeing here. It's a gym that holds 2,000 spectators, but it's really kind of compacted, and they're right on top of you. So this is going to be a very exciting crowd here. You're probably going to see a good crowd from Lincoln Park also. And it's going to be electric, to say the least.
As Steve mentioned, both schools pretty much back to 100% health-wise. Kadrian McLeod was banged up for Uniontown when these two schools played in February. Dante Green didn't play in that game at all for Lincoln Park, Steve, but he got full clearance yesterday. Likely won't start, but I think he's going to see some minutes.
Yeah, 6'5", 8 points a game, and he wasn't even in the lineup last game, so that's a problem for the Red Raiders. And so they got, like you said, their full complement of players. But, hey, there's only one ball, right? There's only one ball, and the Red Raiders just got to play their game, kind of hang in there, and maybe we get off to a hot start, some hot shooting, and keep it close. And, one thing about it is if the Red Raiders, keep it close and keep it a game, Lincoln Park is not used to playing tight games, right? They don't get challenged down the stretch. Most of their games have probably been mercy ruled, or games where they're up by 20 or 30 in the fourth quarter. So if the Red Raiders can keep it close, keep the pressure on, you just never know what could happen.
Should be a fun one tonight. Of course, the Red Raiders will have to try to keep Malik Thomas, who averages 23.5 points a game, and Brandon Cummings in check. Cummings averages close to 24 points a game. They get so much attention for Lincoln Park. Thomas already has 12 Division I offers, including Duke and Kentucky. Cummings has already committed to Pitt. Should be a fun one here at Canon Mac tonight. Winner advances to the state quarterfinals on Friday to take on either Avonworth or North Catholic, while the season is over for the loser, of course, Lincoln Park, the defending WPIAL and state champs. And we'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and Lincoln Park head coach Mike Boriski when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loans put you in charge of your dream home project with all of the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, and home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a First Federal loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458. 729.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3939.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Primer Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. The Uniontown Red Raiders getting set to take on Lincoln Park in a PIAA second-round game at Canon McMillan High School this evening. The Red Raiders had a pretty easy time of things in the first round of the playoffs down in Grove City on Friday at A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. If you missed the game, here's Nick Barczyk with a recap.
Friday night at the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium, Uniontown played host to Grove City in a PIAA state playoff game. The Red Raiders at 22-4, the Grove City Eagles entering at 15-10. For the first time in a decade, Uniontown was playing a District 10 school. The Red Raiders were seeking their first win over a team from Mercer County ever in the history of the PIAA playoffs. It was all Red Raiders early and often Friday. They got out to a 7-0 lead at the first media timeout. They had a lot of blocks early as well, dominating both offensively and defensively. They were up 26-6 here at the 3:30 mark in the second when they got this bucket.
Now we go under 4 minutes as Calvin puts up the three and drains it from the near wing. So Calvin Winfrey, 5 points all here in the second quarter. Uniontown now on top by 20 at 26-6.
The Raiders were getting buckets from everyone. They were up 15-4 after one. Going into halftime, they were up 34-15, and Jeremiah Hager scored early in the third to really put it away.
Lead at 29. McLee again. Over to Hager. Another line drive three that goes down. Flat-handed it. Jeremiah Hager in double figures with 10. Second time he's drained one of those tonight, Steve, on each side of the court. And the lead is 32 at 52-20.
The continuous clock well into effect at that point. The Red Raiders up 58-23 after three. They would go on to win by a very convincing 34-67-33. Uniontown with a victory over Grove City. Jameer Braxton led the way with 19. The Red Raiders putting up 15 in the first, 19 in the second, 24 in the third, and 9 in the fourth for their win, moving to 23-4. Grove City finishes at 15-11 as the Red Raiders advance to the next round of the PIAA playoffs. Barczyk, WMBS.
And, of course, that next game is tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on Lincoln Park. We'll talk to the head coach of the Red Raiders, Rob Kesmarski, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
We give them 172 multi-point inspection by Ford certified techs. Then you give them a new home. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and I'm talking about our Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles. Go see our great selection of values on our website. Check out the free Carfax reports and stop in and take a test drive.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fike from Markleysburg. I've been selling Fords in the area for nearly 40 years, and all of our gold certified vehicles come with a 1-year, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I've never seen a pre-owned sales program that gives you so much peace of mind.
Call us today at 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Route 119 Connersville, your seat. Megan Ford, your friends in the car and truck business.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPC?
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Prime Roseneck back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on Lincoln Park tonight at Canon Mac. PIAA second round action in boys 4A. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski. And Rob, really one of the more dominating performances we've seen from a Uniontown team in a PIAA playoff game as you really cruised in the first round against Grove City on Friday night at A.J. Eberhardt Memorial Gymnasium. Dominating performances in a state basketball playoff game we've seen in quite some time. Your Red Raiders really hit the ground running early on against Grove City and really cruised to a nice home playoff win.
Yes, it was really good. I think our kids realized it was the last home game they'd get to play. And our seniors, who's been wonderful and had such a great couple years with us. And we wanted the chance to play against Lincoln Park. And again, when you get to play at home, we had an outstanding crowd. And it was a really nice win for our kids. And we're moving on to play Lincoln Park, a team that we gave a game. And we're excited about this opportunity that we have.
And throughout the course of the season, you've gotten contributions from different sources, and I thought Jeremiah Hager really got the tone set early on in that game against Grove City.
Oh, yeah, Jeremiah's doing a great job. I mean, if you look at some of the games he's played early in the year, Jeremiah doesn't stay a lot, but he's a big part, and we really feel that Jeremiah can have a huge game in this game against Lincoln Park. And he's done so much. He's battled some injuries in Florida, and then he re-hurt his ankle again, so we're looking forward to Jeremiah here against Lincoln Park for sure. But Lincoln Park was probably one of the best games he's played all year also.
And I think the strength of the WPIAL in District 7 really showed through in Boys 4A in the first round of the playoffs as well. If you just look at some of the comparable results, it shows that you certainly have one of the strongest districts in the state.
Oh, yes, we do. And if you look at our team still playing, it's really a shame that we don't get probably if there was a seeding system right now in the PIAA, like it is for the WPIAL, all the 4 teams probably wouldn't be playing each other. So very rare to have 4 teams playing each other like this, but unfortunately, somebody's going to be eliminated, and we don't want it to be us.
And obviously, the way the bracket ended up falling out, and obviously hard for the state, I think, when they first determine these sometimes a year or two in advance to know how the chips are going to fall. You and Lincoln Park probably maybe 2 of the top 3 teams in the state right now, unfortunately, have to play in this round of 16 game.
Yes, it's the way it works out. But like we told the players this, I mean, last year we were 1 game away from a state championship. This year, let's go to it. Again, like that's something last year that they'll have forever. But again, if we beat Lincoln Park, then we figure we have to play at least one game of the 2 teams that we beat already. So we look at it that way. And again, this is the kids' 14th playoff game. You can't be more excited for them. And we're playing a team that has 3 Division I players, because number 1 will be the Division I from Delaware. And they're a really good basketball team. We expect them to come out with more fire against us, and our kids will do the same thing. And it's an opportunity. We're playing in March, and we're ready to go. We didn't like how the game ended the last time, and we have nothing we can do except go out and win the game. There's no talking, no complaining about anything. If we want to advance, we have to go out and play a great game against the defending state champions and a team that won 36 games against WPL teams.
And we'll more with Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski getting ready for the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Lincoln Park Leopards. PIAA boys' second-round high school basketball playoff action here on WMBS.
The warm weather's coming back, and that means it's almost springtime. Now's a good time to go to Rose Motors to check your air conditioning. Rose Motors specializes in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repairs, exhaust work, state inspections, and more. And if you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Rose Motors can help, and financing's available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown, serving the area for 3 generations. Call 724-583-1944. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, closed all day Saturday.
51st District State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa would like to wish the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. State Representative Krupa will be holding a property tax rent rebate clinic on Thursday, April 4th at the Mountain Citizens Action Group in Farmington, and will be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. She hopes to see you there. This message, wishing the Red Raiders and Lady Mustangs the best of luck, comes from State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, pointe, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LandseaAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911.
Prime Rosenack back, continuing our conversation with Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski, getting you ready for the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Lincoln Park Leopards tonight. Boys' second round PIAA high school basketball playoff action here on WMBS. And Rob, how much did it help, if at all, seeing Lincoln Park just a couple of weeks ago as you get ready for the second round state playoff game? How much did it help seeing them earlier on, just like a couple of weeks ago, preparing for this game versus maybe the first go around? Or do you just know these guys so well it doesn't even make a difference?
Well, the one thing, too, you always prepare, and we take great pride. I told the players, I said, if you look over the years, if a team beats us the first time, I don't know the exact record, but I know it's really good. We take pride in watching the films and seeing what they're going to do, and I'm sure they're going to make adjustments, too. I don't believe that they'll play us the 1-2-2 zone as much. I think that's one thing. I think we got a lot of threes against them. We got a lot of really good shots, but again, we want to attack the basket. We want to do a lot of the same things we did. People talk about junk defenses and things like that, but we feel we can play them straight up and help on their stars like we did last time. I was at the AAU tournament in Pittsburgh with JJ this weekend. I ran into the Newcastle coach, ran into a bunch of coaches, Gateway assistant coach, and they all walked the game, and they're really impressed with our players. So that makes you proud of our program, and we have a lot of people rooting for us in this game. So we don't get to be the underdog a lot, and when you are, it's something maybe our players can relax a little bit more, but our players, they prepared for this. And I told them, to practice Saturday morning, you're not just preparing the next 2 days for this game. You prepared for the last 3 years of everything you've done. All the trips to Montour, two trips to Florida, all the lifting, all the works out, all the extra shooting, me kicking them out of the gym at the end for them to go home and rest up. They're great kids, and it's a credit to we're lucky to have the kids' dedication that they have, and the whole community support's been great. But again, our kids deserve this as much as Lincoln Park or anybody. So it's an opportunity that we have.
I think it also says a lot, too, for the public school systems. Last year, you were the last public school system left in 4A, and obviously, it's sometimes tough when you're playing within a different set of rules than some of the teams that you're playing.
Yes, and it's true, and you're 100% true. And like I said, as a coach, you want to be professional all the time. I'm the luckiest coach in the world to coach at Uniontown. But if you look at it, the public schools versus charter schools, I mean, let's just look at their team right now. If number one doesn't transfer in from Delaware, are they as good?
No.
I talked to him after the game, and what a class act and a nice kid he was. I talked to him and his father on the way out. Very respectful. But if he doesn't move in, then teams do play a triangle and two against him. But it's hard to play a triangle and two with another future Division I player.
Yeah, certainly tough. I know your Red Raiders going to be well prepared. The whole community excited about the game. And Rob, will see you out at Canon Mac on Tuesday night.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski. The Red Raiders getting set to take on Lincoln Park tonight at Canon McMillan High School. And we'll talk to the head coach of the Lincoln Park Leopards, Mike Boriski, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School, or call 724-437-4471.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student-athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student-athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Bayhead Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
Primer Rosek back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown taking on Lincoln Park tonight. PIAA boys second-round high school basketball playoff action from Canon McMillan High School, being joined now by Lincoln Park head coach Mike Boriski. And Mike, your Leopards continue to play well. Won a WPIAL championship over Hampton and then took down Montour on Friday night. But for a defending state champ, you guys got a pretty tough draw here in the state playoffs. Sounds good. First off, obviously, your great season continues. WPIAL championship. Tough win last week over Montour. They battled you pretty tough, pretty hard. And for a defending state champ, you actually got a pretty tough draw here in the state tournament.
Yeah, everybody's been asking me that. It's 2 years in a row. It's the second WPL championship, frankly. You did one, played 4 WPL teams, and here we go again. And zero chance that Montour, if you're looking at it, we're the one, they're the 16. And, if you're looking at a 1 through 16 kind of tournament, and, the 1 seed then plays the 8-9, and Uniontown is not the 8-9. So I'm not understanding the PIAA's thinking. Years ago, in like 2019, I know we were in AAA, but we played, some team from, Bucksville something, and that's who you think we would play in the first or second round. But, it is what it is. 2 of the better teams in the state of Pennsylvania now are meeting in not even the quarterfinals, the second round.
Yeah, and obviously they played you tough. Actually, it was a one-possession game, final minute, going back to the WPIAL semis at Peters Township.
Yeah, they're athletic. They can shoot it. They get up and down a little bit like us. And, yeah, they did. And, big difference from last year. We didn't come out and shoot it as well as we did a year ago. But, there was a couple times you thought we were pulling away, and they just, hung in there and stayed with it. And, at the end, it was. You're right. The score wasn't indicative of how close the game was at the end. And we got a couple cheap steals and made a couple quick baskets. But yeah, they're more mature than they were last year. They're more confident than they were last year. Same great coaching. He does a good job with those kids. Yeah, so it'll be a tough test tomorrow.
And with the exception of your trip out to Oregon, then when you play Newman Goretti, not too many teams have, I think, been within a possession of you in the final minute.
You're absolutely right. We've had, believe it or not, this is funny, Central Valley, over the last 4 years at their place, have been within a possession or two.
I saw it was 67-61 this year down there.
Yeah, then they come down here, and it's not even close. It's just a tough place to play for us. Small, the court, you can't spread, we can't spread anybody out because it's this small court. So besides that contest and that venue, we've won by a couple possessions. But, I think those games in Oregon and up in Erie have helped us be where we're at now. And yeah, Uniontown is a tough opponent, because they're us. They just are. They play the same way. They're athletic. They shoot it and get up and down. And so, we're playing ourselves.
Well, you did have Dante Green for the first game with Uniontown. You guys have everybody back and in full strength?
Did we? No, we did not have Dante Green. Correct?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. He got cleared by the doctor today. Whether he's ready to come back or not, we don't know that. But other than that, we have everybody who was in that first game.
So, Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck on Tuesday night. We'll see you down at Canon Mac.
See you guys down there.
That's Lincoln Park head coach Mike Boriski. The Leopards taking on the Uniontown Red Raiders tonight, boys. 4A second-round action from Canon McMillan High School. The Uniontown boys not the only local team still left in the PIAA high school basketball playoffs. The Laurel Highlands girls still alive as well. The Laurel Highlands girls picking up their first ever state playoff win over Greater Johnstown this past Saturday. They'll be in action at North Allegheny High School tomorrow night, taking on Fairview at 6:30. We'll have that game for you here on WMBS. We'll preview that game when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in. John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Hey, John, let's blow out some F-150s. We're taking off up to $7,000 off MSRP. Oh, and by the way, Ford is offering 1.9 financing for up to 72 months. And that's on XLs, XLTs, Layers, and more. Listen, how about 23 Explorers? At up to $3,500 off MSRP? And get this, save up to $3,000 off of 24 Edges, 0.9% financing for 60 months and only 2.9 for 72.
Dom, you don't have to have the luck of the Irish to take advantage of offers like that.
Let's talk about pre-owned. We have over 90 vehicles in stock and ready to roll. Most are certified with factory warranty. Don't forget, we still offer online maintenance appointments and our very popular pickup and delivery service. We come to your home or work, pick up your vehicle, complete your service, return the vehicle back to you.
Smooth as Irish whiskey. It's on the leprechaun nose, shouldn't you?
That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Still excludes Tremor and Raptor, must finance at Ford Motor Credit, and not all buyers will qualify.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They're currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-550-4403. That's 724-550-4403 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
51st District State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa would like to wish the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. State Representative Krupa will be holding a property tax rent rebate clinic on Thursday, April 4th at the Mountain Citizens Action Group in Farmington, and will be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. She hopes to see you there. This message, wishing the Red Raiders and Lady Mustangs the best of luck, comes from State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Tonight, Uniontown takes on Lincoln Park at Canon Mac. Tomorrow, the Laurel Highlands girls back in action after picking up their first ever state playoff win on Saturday at Greater Johnstown. The Laurel Highlands girls will battle Fairview at North Allegheny. Tomorrow night, you'll hear the game here on WMBS. We had an opportunity earlier on today to catch up with the head coach of the Lady Mustangs, Stuart Davis. And, Stuart, what a special afternoon on Saturday for your girls picking up their first ever state playoff win in school history.
Definitely special. I mean, the girls worked hard up to that point when we went over the things that they've done, what they do as far as in-game. The girls was locked in, and they answered the call, man. When we went man-to-man, obviously we were able to stop their main scorer, which was number 21. We did a great job on her. We kept 0 foul trouble. She was on the bench most of the night, but when she came back in the game, you can definitely feel her presence.
Yeah, really nip and tuck most of the way, too. I mean, I think for most of the contest, there wasn't a lead greater than 6 or 8 points.
Yeah, it was a tight game the whole game, and I'm just happy that my girls never folded. I mean, it was a game, filled with emotion. It was a game that was, aggressive game, as far as the play. They came out of that game with nicks and bruises, man, and you can tell they definitely went to war.
We talked a little bit about during the post game as well. Maya really hitting some huge shots for you down the stretch.
Oh man, I think I heard you say it was ice cold vein.
Yes,
or something like that. Yeah, man. She, AJ got the rebound in the closing minutes. AJ gets the rebound. She kicks it out to Maya, and she knocks that down, man. They was going 3 for 3. I think we was trading 3 for 3 for them. And, once Maya sees one shot go in, man, like I said, her eyes light up. The basket gets bigger, and she keeps going, man.
You guys aren't done yet. Fairview on deck. What do you know about their program?
Watching film on them, they run a lot of motion sets. Very, very disciplined team, defensively and offensively. They're going to go 6 to 7 passes down. They have a great point guard, a great decision maker. They got some outside shooting and they got some inside presence, man. So this game's going to come down to who wants it more and who's more disciplined in their sets, man. And that's what it's going to come down to.
I know they showed a lot of heart against Knock as well in their first round game. They got down early on and really battled and had a really solid final 12 minutes.
Yeah, they're a half-court team. And offensively, they're a half-court team. Defensively, they're a half-court team. I'm pretty sure they like to keep the score a low-scoring game in the 30s. And that's what they want. They're going to make you play defense. They're going to make you sit down and play D the entire game because of the motion sets that they run. And we just gotta stay poised. We gotta stay disciplined in our defense, and offensively, we just gotta use our strength, inside out game.
Stu, appreciate your time. We'll see you at North Allegheny on Wednesday night.
All right, thank you.
That's the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs, Stuart Davis. Again, Laurel Highlands will battle Fairview. That game will tip off at 6:30 on Wednesday night from North Allegheny High School. Our coverage here on WMBS starts with the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 5:40. But tonight's the Uniontown boys in action taking on Lincoln Park, a rematch of a WPIAL semifinal round game won by the Leopards over the Red Raiders. We're back with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off right after this. Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for March at Autoland Hyundai?
With Hyundai's Getaway Sales Event, March is going to be busy. Daylight savings time is here, so you can save big with 0% financing on new 2024 Tucsons. Save at the pump, too, when you lease a new 2024 Elantra SE, just $199 per month.
What else is happening?
March Madness has the Final Four, and our Final Four includes remaining new 2023 Elantra and Sonata Hybrid, 2023 Santa Fe Calligraphy, and the 2023 Santa Fe Plug-in Hybrid with over $8,000 off MSRP when you lease with HMF financing. And check our selection of Santa Cruz trucks, including the Night Edition with up to $2,500 off with HMF financing.
How about St. Patrick's Day?
You won't need the luck of the Irish. You'll have peace of mind with Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection.
Plus 3-year free complimentary maintenance included with every new Hyundai purchase.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, Attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call Attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School, or call 724-437-4471.
Let's face it, sometimes local is better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Plaho is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Plaho today at 724-439-9700. Russ can help you with the protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. The Catholic War Veterans will be holding a Veterans Breakfast coming up on May 18th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Veterans, police, first responders are invited to attend at no cost. A guest Goodwill donation will be accepted. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood. From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Landsea Academy of Dance offers a fun learning environment for all ages and ability levels. Owned and directed by Christina Landsea John and located on South Beeson Avenue in Uniontown, Landsea Academy of Dance offers classes in ballet, jazz, tap, acro gym, point, contemporary, lyrical, hip-hop, and ballroom, all at very reasonable prices. Landsea Academy of Dance provides a professional, positive, and friendly environment for all dancers to find a second home. Come join the dance family and learn from the most qualified teachers in our area. For more information, visit LandseaAcademy.com or call 724-438-6911. Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Prime Rozak, Steve Superk, and Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon McMillan High School. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on the Lincoln Park Leopards boys for a second round action tonight. The winner will take on either North Catholic or Avonworth in the quarterfinals coming up on Friday. Steve, is your starting lineups to be brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County team. Steve?
Okay, for the visiting Red Raiders from Uniontown, coming in at 23-4 in the year, starting tonight at guard, a 5'10", junior number 00, Notorious Grooms. At forward, a 6'3", senior number 1, Jeremiah Hager. At guard, a 6-foot junior number 2, Calvin Winfrey. At forward, a 6'6", senior number 4, Kadrian McLee. And at guard, a 6'2", senior number 34, Jameer Braxton. for the Lincoln Park Leopards, coming in at 24-3. The number 1 seed in the tournament, starting at guard, a 6'2 junior, number 1, Rai Ki Loom. At guard, a 6'4 senior, number 3, Brandon Cummings. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 4, Mikey Crawford. At guard, a 6'4 junior, number 5, Malik Thomas. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 21, Dorian McGee.
And Steve, we have to send out congratulations to our buddy Eric Sampson from Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop. His wife just gave birth to a beautiful baby girl tonight, Rosa May Sampson. Well, it'd be a great way to celebrate with a Red Raider win tonight.
Yeah, Red Raider win and maybe a hot sausage hoagie.
Yes. And that's their second child. So, again, congratulations to the Sampsons tonight, rooting on the Red Raiders from the hospital. Again, Rosa May Sampson, born this evening. So congratulations to Eric and the entire Sampson crew. Our live video stream here tonight, courtesy of State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, United Bank, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, and Carnuts Auto Center. Gary, what do you expect to see here tonight?
Well, I hope to see a very competitive contest, and I think that it would behoove the Red Raiders to try to keep this as a low-scoring game. Obviously, that's not the way they like to play, but in this situation, I think that it would be good for them to be very deliberate on offense, take really good shots, and limit the opportunities for Lincoln Park. But I'm sure you're going to see Lincoln Park try to speed this game up and use their athleticism. A lot of athleticism on the Red Raider side, too, so it's going to be very interesting.
And, Steve, that would be odd to see a Uniontown team slow down a game.
Well, you got to do something. You got to try to win. And I don't think, let's be realistic about it. You look at this team from Lincoln Park, they got Division I players up and down the lineup, and it's just going to be really tough if you think you're going to get in a track meet and beat them at their game. So you're going to have to try something a little different. The Red Raiders are going to have to, if they, just at least take a little clock off the time once in a while. But if they get an opportunity to run, they're going to run because that's the way they play. They just don't like to slow it down either. So it's kind of a, two styles that are similar, but their style seems to be a lot better, at least nationally ranked and all that. But hey, the Red Raiders are here, and I think a lot of people in the WPIL are probably rooting for the Red Raiders to take on Lincoln Park tonight and maybe pull off the upset. And if there's one team probably left on this side of the bracket that can do it, it's the Red Raiders. So then just the way the brackets fell, they got to play them early. But I think the Lincoln Park definitely has respect for Uniontown and probably feels like this is going to be one of their toughest tests going to the state championship.
For sure, in this game, and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of WMBS, the Uniontown School District, and the PIAA. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of WMBS, Uniontown School District, and the PIAA is strictly prohibited. And Gary, I know you've been around the area for a long while, and obviously not much history between Uniontown and Lincoln Park outside of the last year, but there was a lot of history between Uniontown and Midland High School. You go back to 1964, Uniontown defeated Midland in the WPIAL Class 3A championship game 46-43. Midland would go on to win the state title back in 1965, and I think a lot of the old-timers certainly remember those games.
You calling me an old-timer, Brian?
Yes.
Okay. I do remember a lot of those games, and it was very, very exciting back in the 60s watching both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands.
1964.
I was 6.
Oh, come on. He doesn't remember it.
I remember a lot of the games, but it was dynamic. And watching the games on TV, we used to have to get them on our rabbit ears to watch them on Channel 53 from the
That's impressive they had them on.
From the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse they were on. And in the late 60s, early 70s, both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands had tremendous basketball teams and earned a lot of respect. And you're right, the teams from up here north and north of Pittsburgh really had a tough time with the teams from Fayette County.
In that 64 game, you had Stu Lance, Ray Parsons, Don Yates, Norm Van Leer. I'm sure that really brings back a lot of memories for a lot of the folks that were around back then.
It does, and I kid a little bit, but I've heard all of the stories, and they're very dynamic. Obviously, the stories get bigger as the years go by, but there's no exaggeration to say that the Uniontown Red Raiders have an awesome tradition on the basketball court.
And guys, we heard during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show both Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski and Lincoln Park head coach Mike Boriski talk about the tough early draw for both of these teams, having to play other WPIAL schools, especially Uniontown playing a WPIAL champ here in the second round after they had a great regular season. And even Lincoln Park, their first round game was against Montour, who was actually the third seed in the WPIAL tournament. And you go back to last year, of course, Uniontown played through the East in the early rounds. But it's interesting, the games conceivably could actually get easier for both of these schools, whoever ends up winning here tonight.
Well, yeah, you know what? If you're going to win a championship, you're going to have to beat the best sooner or later. And it just happens to be sooner for both of these teams, especially for Uniontown. So they got to, just try to get their focus about them and get ready to go. I mean, this is pretty interesting. Only 2 minutes to tip, so it should be a lot of fun.
This place certainly filling up, not at capacity as of yet, but don't be surprised when tip-off occurs here in just a couple of minutes. Again, we'll have about 2 minutes until the national anthem and the introduction of the starting lineups. Tip-off probably about 5 or 6 minutes away, but I think this place will fill up pretty quickly, guys.
Yeah, well, it's filling up now. I mean, there's a pretty big crowd. We got people standing in front of us. We're going to have to. I know you're going to have to get those guys to sit down, Brian.
That's all right. I have a pretty decent view. Gary's actually helping us out with the scoreboard tonight. Again, we're YouTube only. They actually had Facebook blocked on the network. We originally intended to put this video up on the UHS Facebook page. We're only up on their YouTube page tonight because of the Facebook restrictions here. Of course, Billy behind the camera. Gary's actually running the scoreboard because with the way the network's set up here, we couldn't get our normal score hub to work. So Gary's doing some scoreboard duty with us this evening as well. Steve Superk alongside. I'm Brian Morozak. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios on the radio side. Should be a fun night of PIAA high school basketball, second round playoff action. Lincoln Park, the home team. Uniontown, the away team. And we'll take a quick timeout and be back with the opening tip-off here on WMBS and on the UHS Talk YouTube page.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Fayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Brian Morozak, Steve Superk, and Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon McMillan High School, just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Lincoln Park Leopards. Uniontown and the away Maroons, white numbers Their bench across the court to our left. Lincoln Park in the home whites. Gold numbers and blue trim, and their bench across the court to our right. Again, the starters for Uniontown. Notorious Grooms, Jeremiah Hager, Calvin Winfrey, Kadrian McLean, and Shamir Braxton. On the Lincoln Park side, Ryke Lum, Brandon Cummings, Mikey Crawford, Malik Thomas, and Dorian McGee, and Steve, all the normal characters.
Yep, and a lot of fans are filling this place up, and you're seeing some fans, the regulars that are here from Uniontown, the faithful, and then some people that you haven't seen in a couple years that are here supporting this team. And of course, it's good to see a big crowd. The kids get to play in front of a big crowd. It's almost like a college atmosphere in this gym. It's like I said, it seats about 2,000 people, but it seems bigger than that when you kind of, the way the upper deck comes and they got that balcony going around. They got people standing behind the basket to our right. So, should be pretty exciting.
Referees Mike Chokel, Mike Oviel, and Dave Poon this evening. And we talked about the availability of Dante Green. Mike Boriski told us during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show that Green was medically cleared yesterday, but we're not sure if he's even dressed down there, guys.
Well, we'll wait and see if he comes in the game, right? So it's number 0. I don't see a 0 yet. No, there's not a 0, at least with a jersey off or a sweat top off, but yeah, he might not be playing.
Which will certainly be a break for Uniontown. Again, Green, prior to the last 3 weeks that he's missed due to a foot injury, was averaging 8 points and 10 rebounds a game for the Lincoln Park Leopards, 6'5", senior forward. Uniontown working left to right as we describe it. You have Malik Thomas in the center circle for Lincoln Park. Kadrian McLee for Uniontown, and we'll get this PIAA Boys 4A second-round game underway tonight from Canon. Mac, nice to have you along with us, whether it's on WMBS or on the UHS Talk YouTube page. Looking forward to this one this evening. And the ball in the air, and the opening tap on the near side goes to Mikey Crawford in Lincoln Park. And they'll fling it off to Ryke Lum, the transfer from Delaware, left arm in the air, bringing it across, picked up by Jeremiah Hager. Had a great game, Steve, against Grove City on Friday. So we'll switch back up top to Brandon Cummings, the pick recruit, trying to spin off of Calvin Winfrey. A little fade away from the far wing, rattles out there for Cummings. And Kadrian McLee, the rebound there for Uniontown. Off and across to Jameer Braxton, spotting up for the three, missed it off the front of the rim. And Mikey Crawford pulls down that rebound for Lincoln Park. Leopards looking to run. Crawford going coast to coast, couldn't finish. Braxton the rebound, outlet pass forward to Grooms. Off to Calvin. Winfrey will scoop it up and in. Yeah. And Uniontown scores the opening 2 points of the game.
So much for slowing the ball down, right? They just got, of course, you got a 2-on-none fast break. You got to take advantage.
And we're 50 seconds in. Floater, though, coming back. Good for Ryke Lum. The 6'2 junior guard came in averaging 14 points a game. Knocks things up at 2.
Big George's guy from Delaware.
Yes.
Came in from Delaware early in the year.
And a turnover there from Winfrey. Had a rough game against Lincoln Park back in the WPIAL semifinals. Cops it up again. And a little teardrop coming back there from Thomas. Gives Lincoln Park a 4-2 lead. That's not what Uniontown wanted to see, Steve.
Just a bad pass by Winfrey. Like you said, he had a rough game over at Peters Township High School.
He switches here with Notorious Grooms. Back over to Hager. Lincoln Park 4, Uniontown 2. Hager down to McLee. McLee out in front, leans and misses. Trying to get his own rebound, fights for it. And we'll have a whistle underneath and a foul called here on Lincoln Park.
Wow, it could have been a jump ball, but they're going to call a foul on Thomas. I believe that's number 5. That's number 5, Thomas. That's on Thomas's first foul, and that's a break. That could have easily been a held ball, but they give it the foul call.
Non-shooting. Red Raiders trigger it in. 6:23 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown down 4-2. Hager in the corner for 3 in the lead. He got it. Jeremiah Hager.
Line drive 3. Flat-handed it again.
And the Red Raiders on top by 1 at 5-4. Thomas coming back here for Lincoln Park. Fronted there by Winfrey. They're going to call a foul on Calvin. And Calvin actually thought that Thomas made the initial contact to Winfrey's face.
He could have been correct with that complaint, but he's not going to do himself any favors arguing with the referee like that.
Non-shooting there on Winfrey, of course. And Lincoln Park sends in the backcourt there to Ryke Lum. Jumper left of the lane, no good. Notorious Grooms, the rebound there for Uniontown.
Uniontown comes out of there wanting to take the ball quickly down the court, so they're being aggressive.
Here's Torrey, floater in the lane, coming back, couldn't get it to drop. Another Lincoln Park rebound underneath, pulled down by Thomas. Thomas on the wing there to Lum. Faked the three, tried to spin on the inside, lost the handle. Braxton finds him. He throws it back away to Brandon Cummings. Put up a footer left of the lane. No good. Ball still loose, and Winfrey finds it for Uniontown. Forward to Grooms. Numbers favor Lincoln Park. Will send it back in Calvin's direction on the near elbow. And Calvin Winfrey draining the jumper. His second field goal. He has 4, and Uniontown now on top of Lincoln Park.
12-footer in the lane. Those are tough shots because they're not used to. There's a steal.
Uniontown on top 7-4. And Steve said they force another steal. Hager coming back. He'll scoop it up and in. A 5-point Uniontown lead at 9-4. 5 points for Jeremiah Hager.
And like you said, I think Billy Dice said earlier, they think everybody in the WPL rooting for Uniontown, trying to knock off the Giant here, and the crowd now getting into it.
Ryke Lum in the corner. Mikey Crawford for 3 off the back iron, no good. And McLean a little tip off to Hager, pulling it back to Calvin Winfrey, who brings it across on the far side for Uniontown. Touch there by McLean, switches back with Jameer Braxton. Braxton, a little head fake down to McLean near block. He'll lay it up and in. What a start for the Uniontown Red Raiders. It's an 11-4 lead for Uniontown.
Wow.
Here's the 4:35 mark of the first.
You might see a timeout from Lincoln Park to settle things down. The Red Raiders taking it to them.
Long back across here for Lincoln Park. Little head fake with Hager in his face. Uniontown wanted this game, though, Steve. They were excited for it. Maybe the first meeting, the Red Raiders a little bit hesitant, a little bit of a feeling out process, but Uniontown was ready for Lincoln Park tonight. 3 in the corner. Off the mark there from Thomas. Another Red Raider rebound, and Lincoln Park ice cold to start here tonight. Braxton near side. Jameer Braxton fighting between defenders in the lane. Gets another one to go.
Wow.
Jameer Braxton giving Uniontown a 9-point lead at 13-4 here at the 3:56 mark of the opening quarter.
Well, you can just see, they're going to call now. They wanted to call timeout. Ryke Loom wanted to call it. Or actually, that was Mikey Crawford over there. He wanted to call it, but they're
playing on.
Yeah, they're playing on.
We'll have a media timeout, though, at the next whistle. As you have Lum working here between the circles. Now Lum with a seed. He got blocked by McLean. Now deflect the basketball out of bounds and take us to a media timeout. 3:32 left here in the first. 13-4 Uniontown. Back at 90 on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
The warm weather's coming back, and that means it's almost springtime. Now's a good time to go to Rose Motors to check your air conditioning. Rose Motors specializes in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repairs, exhaust work, state inspections, and more. And if you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Rose Motors can help, and financing's available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown, serving the area for 3 generations. Call 724-583-1944. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, closed all day Saturday.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Brandon Cummings misses a 3 as we come back for Lincoln Park, and a foul called here off the rebound.
Well, it's going to be on McGee, I believe, 21. It is.
And if Green's not available, guys, that's a huge foul there on Dorian McGee because they don't have the normal depth they have down on the blocks with both McGee and Green in the lineup. Yeah. Uniontown leading 13-4, 3:18 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Notorious Grooms back to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin high on the right with a little operating room. No look pass in the corner to Braxton. Back down to Hager. Well defended. Tough shot, but he got it to go using the glass to his advantage there. And Hager has 7. And Uniontown increasing their lead again as the Red Raiders tack another 2 on to lead 15-4. Ryke Lum turning it over there for Lincoln Park. Touch from Hager. Forward to Grooms. Over to Braxton. Wide open. Lays it up and in again. Uniontown 17, Lincoln Park 4.
Somebody didn't tell the Red Raiders they were big underdogs in this game because they're playing like they're going to blow them out.
2:35 left here in the opening quarter. Floater in the lane, no good there from Cummings. Ball still loose. Another rebound brought down by Hager and a frustration foul there for Brandon Cummings. Wow.
They're going to call timeout. Immediate timeout wasn't enough.
And they're going to take another one. It's 17-4. 17-4. Uniontown over Lincoln Park. 2:29 left here in the first. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Magisterial, just for Judge Nathan Henning, extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
Back here at Canon Mac, Uniontown a 17-4 lead over Lincoln Park. Yes, that scoreboard is correct at the bottom of your screen if you're watching the UHS Talk YouTube page. The Red Raiders off to a double-figure opening quarter lead over the Lincoln Park Leopards, working left to right as we describe it. Notorious Grooms over to Jameer Braxton. Touching off to Kelvin. No look feed down to Cadrian. A little hesitation, but still gets it to go. Cadrian McLean with 4. The Uniontown lead up to 15 and 19-4 over Lincoln Park as we go under 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Can you believe this, guys?
Well, it's pretty fun to watch.
Still early on, though. Thomas, tough shot. Leaner missed on the first attempt. Got it back and able to lay it up and in. 4 for Malik Thomas. And finally, Lincoln Park stopping the bleeding a little bit as they get back to within 13 of Uniontown at 19-6. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. McLee up top, leaving him wide open for now. Work off to his right, switch there with Calvin, back to Cadrian. Red Raiders slowing things down a bit on this possession. That's what Gary talked about earlier, but Uniontown was able to run off to a 13-point lead. They still have the basketball as Braxton comes near wing and in. Back in the corner, Hager, there's another line drive for him, but he missed that time, Steve.
He was right on line, just a little short.
And coming back is Thomas for Lincoln Park. Working here on Winfrey, floats it up and in and draws the foul in the process, Malik Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to go on McLee, I believe.
But you know you're going to get a run back at you from Lincoln Park. They're just too good. 19-8 Uniontown now, 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Superk and Gary Frankhauser. Billy Dice behind the camera and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios on the radio side. Thomas now trying to cap off the three-point play. He had 29 against Uniontown last month. Free throw here up on the way and good for Malik Thomas. So Thomas has 7 of the 9 for the Lincoln Park Leopards, and the Leopards back to within 10 of Uniontown at 19-9 as we go under a minute left here in the opening quarter.
Putting one finger up probably means one shot. They're going to hold it to the end, which...
A lot of time.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Winfrey. Kind of a half pass there, but brought down by
somebody
McLee.
other than
those two play catch, will give and go, and McLee comes inside and he'll get the basket at 1. Adrian McLee, 6 here in the first to make it 7 at the foul line. Lead back up to 12 for the Red Raiders. 21-9. Who was that foul posted on, guys?
Did not see who they posted it on.
Gary, did you catch that at all?
I did not.
They're not posting them on the scoreboard either, so.
McLee's free throw on the way, and it rattles out. And Lincoln Park with the rebound. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lum, a little ball fake over to Brandon Cummings. And Cummings pressured there by Winfrey. Cummings able to regain. A little bit out of control. Stays with it. Fade away left of the lane. Shot attempt, no good. Offensive rebound brought down Mikey Crawford. Blocked on a putback there by McLee, who rips the ball away, but a jump ball called. The Red Raiders, though, get it off the possession arrow with 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Pretty aggressive defense by Winfrey. Probably could have been called for a foul. They didn't call it, but they get the rebound, and it was a strong rebound. There's a foul there. That's going to...
We had Milsom trying to work it into Winfrey, and Winfrey was fouled, I think, by Lum. And that's going to be the 5th team foul of the quarter. So Uniontown will shoot 2 here at the foul line.
Shooting 2, number 2, Winfrey.
So Calvin Winfrey for the season, 64% from the free throw line, 50 of 78. Averages 12.7 points a game. First of 2 free throws here up on the way, and good. As Calvin getting a friendly roll. He has 5 here in the opening quarter, and Uniontown on top 22-9. Lead at 13 over the defending WPIAL and PIAA champs. What's interesting, Lincoln Park has been in the second round of the state tournament 15 of the last 16 years. As Winfrey makes the second free throw as well to put the Red Raiders on top by 14 at 23-9 with 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter as Malik Thomas brings it back across here for Lincoln Park.
A very good defender. And
here's Thomas. He's going to take a 3 from up top. It's off the mark. Ball comes loose. Milsom finds it, and time will expire, but Uniontown could not ask for a better start. It's the Red Raiders by 14 after 1, up 23-9. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
We give them 172 multi-point inspection by Ford certified techs. Then you give them a new home. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and I'm talking about our Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles. Go see our great selection of values on our website. Check out the free Carfax reports and stop in and take a test drive.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fike from Murfreesburg. I've been selling Fords in the area for nearly 40 years, and all of our gold certified vehicles come with a 1-year, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. I've never seen a pre-owned sales program that gives you so much peace of mind.
Call us today at 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Route 119 Connellsville, near Sheets. Megan Ford, your friends in the car and truck business.
Uniontown a 23-9 lead over Lincoln Park after 1 quarter of play. Jeremiah Hager leading the way for the Red Raiders with 7. Malik Thomas 7 of the 9 on the Lincoln Park side. Red Raider fans, they brought it tonight.
Well, you can't really ask for a better start. The Red Raiders playing confidently and aggressively.
Uncharted territory for Lincoln Park. See how they react.
I don't even think they were down 14 when they played Newman Goretti or some of those teams out in Oregon earlier on this year. You're right, uncharted territory for the Leopards. They'll start the second quarter with the basketball working right to left as we describe it. Raiki Lum with a ball fake. Over to Vinny DePaula, who just checked in for the first time. We saw DePaula see some action against the Red Raiders earlier on this season as well. Pretty move, floater good there for Brandon Cummings. First 2 of the game for Cummings. The Red Raiders were able to blank Brandon in the opening quarter. He came in averaging 24 points a game, had 28 against Montour in the opening round. A 23-11 lead for Uniontown. Here's Jameer Braxton. Braxton trying to work here on Thomas, and he scoops it up and in. So Braxton with 6 for Uniontown. Red Raiders go back up by 14 at 25-11. Coming back for Lincoln Park. Thomas in traffic through the foul. Shot attempt no good, but Malik, who has over 12 high-end Division I offers, led to the foul line.
Second foul on Winfrey.
Yep, second foul on Winfrey.
We'll see if the Red Raiders continue to ride Calvin here. They do have some options with Kellen Milsom and Isaac Ellsworth off the bench as well. First of 2 free throws up on the way and good from Malik Thomas. So Thomas, 8 of the 12 now on the Lincoln Park side. They need to start getting some production from some other sources.
The Red Raiders have got production from everybody but Grooms has shown all year he scores when he needs to. He's not, for as many points as he has, he's a 1,000-point scorer for the Red Raiders, but he does not force the issue. He doesn't get impatient. He'll take shots when they come to him.
Thomas made both free throws at Uniontown 25, Lincoln Park 13. 7:07 left before halftime. High feed brought down here by Calvin. High on the right, back to Notorious. Touching it off far wing. Braxton high on the left again.
Zone.
Back to Braxton again.
Well, the Red Raiders kind of trying to feel out and get their bearings straight.
Hager back to Winfrey. And Mike Brisky's been around the block as well, 9th year
I'll tell you what, I think
here at Lincoln Park. And a feed off to McLean, who gets fouled out in front, likely going there on Lum.
Yep, that should be his second.
It is the second on Ryke Lum. He committed that foul earlier on Calvin Winfrey off the inbounds pass.
We're still missing a foul on somebody, but we'll catch it.
Notorious Grooms to trigger it in right in the basket in the Lincoln Park zone. Red Raiders by 12.
Get the ball in.
Notorious sends it in high there to Kadrian McLean. McLean up top, switching back with Calvin Winfrey.
Now they're back to man-to-man defense, so they tried that zone for a little bit.
Well, I'm watching Calvin. It's going to be a travel there on Calvin Winfrey.
Yeah, just another turnover from Winfrey. Red Raiders, though, playing some pretty terrific basketball to start this game.
Hard to complain about a 12-point lead here at the 6:33 mark of the second quarter against the defending state champs. You'll get a Luma Division I player. Cummings headed to Pitt. Thomas 12 D1 offers going against these high-end players. The lead by 12 this early on says a lot, but again, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, Steve. A lot of basketball left to play.
A lot of basketball left, but
here's Cummings again up top.
Gotta stay aggressive.
Pulling it back here to Vinny DePaula. Near side Lum for three. It's an air ball. Go out of bounds off of Uniontown.
Yeah,
McLean was the last to touch it.
McLean got it. He thought he was going to get hit from behind, and Winfrey was there too, and the ball just squirted out of bounds.
Lincoln Park will stay with it. They'll trigger it in left of the basket in the Uniontown zone. 6:07 left before halftime. Uniontown 25, Lincoln Park 13. Goes into Crawford, who pulls it back here again to Ryke Lum, fronted there by Notorious Grooms. Lum, a little head fake, and then they're going to call a late foul there on Notorious Grooms.
I think he kicked his leg.
Yep.
He kicked his legs into Grooms and created the contact. Almost could have been a kicking, almost an acting call there.
I might have said that was Lum. It was actually Cummings on the three-point attempt, and he'll shoot three.
Coach K doesn't like that call.
First of 3 free throws here from Cummings, good as he rattles it in. All 3 of Cummings' points so far in this game coming here in the second quarter. 25-14, Uniontown by 11. 5:58 left before halftime. Second of 3 free throws. This one no good. Remember, he's going to get a third. I think some of the players forgot it was a 3-point shot attempt as well.
Yeah, that was an odd one there. That was, he definitely looked like he initiated that contact.
I thought so as well. Cummings, third of 3, good. So Brandon Cummings, 4 second quarter points. The Red Raiders throw it away. Winfrey having another tough game against Lincoln Park. Has committed 2 fouls and has had 3 turnovers here in the opening 10 minutes.
Ball? That's just a bad turnover.
And he struggled against the Leopards going back to that WPIAA semifinal round game at Peters Township. But despite some of those turnovers, Uniontown still leads by 10 at 25-15.
Yeah, but you just can't give the ball away to the other team like that. That wasn't a good one.
Thomas over to Lum. Lum fronted there by Braxton. A little switch back with Mikey Crawford. Crawford up top, backing off there on McLean. Put it over to Lum again. Here's Ryke Lum down the lane. And a foul called again on the Red Raiders. They gave the extra step there to Lum on the drive.
They're going to call that on the floor, not a shooting foul. Let's see who they call it on.
Braxton, it looks like.
Yep.
Waiting for the officials to get back in position here. They're buzzing in down at the scorer's table. I don't think the play resumed. They were buzzing it still down at the scorer's table. Now the officials are going to get together down here as well. I don't think the ball was actually put back into play.
Well, the official gave it to the Lincoln Park player, but the horn was blowing from the sideline.
That's actually the table's fault. They were asking for a number.
Yeah.
It was 34, and they were looking at 44. The official might have not been real clear with the number, so that's what happened.
So now Ryke Lum will trigger it in again. Uniontown by 10 at 25-15. 5:26 left before halftime. Lum sends it in. on the near side, brought down there by Thomas. Thomas, another fadeaway good. Malik Thomas, 4 here in the second, 11 for the game. The Red Raiders will take a timeout. Be a 30-second timeout, so Lincoln Park now back to within 8 of Uniontown at 25-17, and we're back at 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Brian Morozek, Steve Superka, Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon Max. Lincoln Park getting a little bit closer. The Red Raiders of Uniontown still leading 25-17, but Lincoln Park so far in the second quarter has outscored Uniontown 8-2. Will be Uniontown's basketball. Red Raiders working left to right as we describe it. But again, we expected this. A team as good as Lincoln Park is just not going to die down after being down double digits in the opening quarter.
Yeah, we just
Uniontown led 23-9 after one.
Don't expect all the turnovers, though. The Red Raiders just some bad turnovers.
Here's Hager, thought about the deep three, back to Winfrey, edge of the zone, near side of Notorious Grooms. Back in the corner to Braxton, up top, looking for Calvin, swatted away by Malik Thomas. And Thomas taking a three from the far corner, in and out, high rebound, and Notorious Grooms tracks it down there for Uniontown. Here's Torrey out of his own zone. Good defense there from Brandon Cummings. Torrey trying to come down the near boundary, turns it over. Lum got a piece of him, and Torrey comes right back. He got tripped up, and they'll call the foul here on the Leopards.
Wow, they're going to call it on Thomas. That could be his second.
And Grooms a little slow in getting up.
Helter-skelter.
A trip is a trip, no matter whether it was intentional or not. So good call there by the official.
Now Milsom back into the game, replacing Jeremiah Hager.
All of a sudden, the Red Raiders will look a little bit gun-shy with the ball, Brian. We got to calm down and get back to the aggressive nature that we had earlier. Now we're not attacking the basket. We're just throwing the ball around.
Grooms over to Milsom again a little sloppy in front of the Lincoln Park bench.
Yeah.
But his last touch there by Malik Thomas going out, so the Red Raiders will keep possession.
It's almost like we're trying to waste time, and we've got 4 minutes left in the second quarter. You're going to have to score more than 25 points to win this game, so you better keep trying to score.
Here's Grooms on the far wing.
Lincoln
back
Park
over to Milsom. And the Red Raiders cop it up again.
Now Lincoln Park went into a 1-2-2 and really extending that zone out there, Brian, and that's causing a lot of problems for the Red Raiders.
They'll have to make an adjustment.
Got to get the ball in the middle.
Yep. Lincoln Park back to within 8 with the basketball. 4:20 left here before halftime as Malik Thomas brings it back across. Thomas, no look, flip back to Lum, open for three up top. Off the front of the rim, no good. McLean, another rebound there for Uniontown. Off to Calvin. Winfrey out of his own zone. Bouncing it off to Braxton. Braxton over to Milsom, back to Winfrey there high on the left. Comes near side down to Notorious Grooms. Calvin again, far side to Milsom. Milsom trying to spin off with DePaulo. Tries to kick in the near corner. And the pass got picked off, then turned back over as McLean finds it underneath. And he got fouled by Mikey Crawford as Brandon Cummings tried to get it back in Crawford's direction. That errant pass benefited Uniontown.
Well, still the Red Raiders, though, getting sloppy and unaggressive right now with the ball. They're going to have to settle down.
Take us to immediate timeout, 25-17. Uniontown over Lincoln Park, 3:51 left before halftime. Back in a moment on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
51st District State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa would like to wish the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. State Representative Krupa will be holding a property tax rent rebate clinic on Thursday, April 4th at the Mountain Citizens Action Group in Farmington. Then will be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. She hopes to see you there. This message, wishing the Red Raiders and Lady Mustangs the best of luck, comes from State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
As we come back, Isaac Ellsworth draining a three for Uniontown, but driving back there for Lincoln Park, Ryke Lum getting two on the Leopard side. So Uniontown's lead now up to 28-19 after a Red Raider missed. Winfrey offensive rebound missed on the putback. And Lincoln Park the board that time from Lum. Ryke now out of his own zone. We have 3:13 left before halftime. Kick out near side. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Brandon Cummings. He has 7. And the Leopards back to within 6 of Uniontown at 28-22.
That's what you didn't want. You didn't want them to get comfortable, and they look comfortable now.
McLee getting fouled there by Vinny DePaula.
The Red Raiders continue. They got to get the ball to the basket.
Non-shooting. 4th team foul against Lincoln Park, though, here in the second quarter, so Uniontown will shoot on the next foul. The Red Raiders just 2 field goals here in the second quarter, the 3 from Ellsworth and the 2 from Braxton. That's it.
And Ellsworth is checked out of the game.
Red Raiders send it in there to Jeremiah Hager. Hager up top, switching back with Notorious Grooms. Grooms yet to score this game for Uniontown. Try to send it off there to McLee. I think it was touched by Lincoln Park going out. It was. Off the foot of Dorian McGee. McGee's been quiet tonight as well for the Leopards without a points. 6'2 senior forward, came in averaging 7 points and 8 rebounds a game. Scored 9 against the Red Raiders last month. High feed in here to McLee. Uniontown the basketball, 28-22. 2:42 left before halftime. Winfrey off the screen from Hager, sends it back in Jeremiah's direction. Now Hager trying to penetrate. He gets fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws upcoming because that's the 5th Lincoln Park foul of the quarter. Who do they post that on, Gary?
McGee.
McGee, okay. His second. And Hager for the season, 66% from the free throw line, will make the first of 2. 8 tonight for Jeremiah Hager.
He looks comfortable tonight.
He does.
He's actually been playing, driving to the basket more than he normally does.
Had a nice game against Grove City as well and drains both free throws here for the Red Raiders, back on top by 8 at 30-22. 2:33 left before halftime. Now Malik Thomas will work it out of his own zone for Lincoln Park. Thomas drawing the double team up top. Sent it over to Lum. Kicked in the corner, McGee. And McGee, they're going to let him go. And he'll take it underneath and scoop it up and in and still draw the foul in the process. So maybe spoke too soon about McGee being quiet. Gets 2 there, draws the foul. And Lincoln Park back to within 6 of Uniontown at 30-24 with 2:19 left before halftime.
Second foul on McLee. They're going to have to take him out. That's going to be a problem. Right now, Milsom's been pretty good, but McLee has been really good around the basket, several blocks, and he's got 6 points tonight, being more aggressive on the offensive end, so that
It was
hurts.
interesting. They initially tried to let him go as McGee drains the free throw to cap off the 3-point play to pull Lincoln Park back to within 5, and somehow McGee still drew the foul there on McLee. Here's Milsom, high feed over to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin high on the right. Back to Braxton, goes cross-court far side to Notorious. Touch there from Hager, actually got deflected, and Milsom to save in front of the Lincoln Park bench.
They just don't look sure of themselves what they're going to do.
Well, Hager's going to take another 3 this time from the wing. It rattles out. Pretty good look. Just didn't drop, and Thomas the rebound. So Lincoln Park now down 5 with the basketball. They're surging back against the Red Raiders, and Thomas trying to do his thing from the far wing and in between defenders. Is that a travel? Yes, it is. Call there on Malik Thomas. And Thomas, of course, out there with 2 personal fouls as well. You have Lum with 2 and McGee with 2 on the Lincoln Park side. Ellsworth back in for Uniontown. Lead at 5 for the Red Raiders with 1:42 left before the halftime break. And here's Winfrey out of his own zone. Calvin up top, over to Ellsworth. He's going to take a deep three from the near side. It's off the mark. Grooms going for the rebound, but threw it right to Brandon Cummings. Look out here as Cummings breaking back, leaning in and scoring. Brandon Cummings. So Brandon Cummings with 9 all coming here in the second quarter. And Lincoln Park has made this a one-possession game. It's Uniontown 30, the Leopards 27, 1:11 left before halftime. Braxton, floater right in the lane, short out the front of the rim. Thomas, another rebound there for Lincoln Park. High feed off to Cummings and across. Brandon Cummings for 3 in the tie, off the mark. McGee, the offensive rebound, foul on the putback. It's going to go on Braxton, his second.
It might be on Grooms. It is.
They're calling Grooms, wow. That's going to be his second. And we'll send McGee to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Lincoln Park, who was down 14 at the end of one quarter of play, now down only 3 as McGee misses on the first of 2 free throw attempts.
Well, they've ratcheted up their defense going to that zone, and the Red Raiders are just not attacking. They're just passing the ball around the perimeter, and the zone is making the Red Raiders look a little sloppy and defensive.
McGee, second of 2, good. Uniontown lead down to 2 at 30-28, final minute of the second quarter.
The key to that zone is Thomas out front. He provides a lot of problems.
Here's Hager taking it right to the rack. Might have been partially blocked, but Thomas was the last to touch it as it went out of bounds. The Red Raiders will get the basketball back. And Isaac Ellsworth will trigger it back in here for Uniontown. Braxton back in. We'll check in for Milsom. And 45 seconds left before halftime. Ellsworth to trigger it back in. Into Calvin Winfrey.
Yeah, he's backing up. Look, he's just backing up towards half court.
Hager setting the screen. Calvin dancing everywhere for Uniontown.
Look, coach is upset. Look, he wants him to do something with the ball. He's standing out there just dribbling.
It'll be a 5-second call.
Broke out of it coming forward there. Switches back with Notorious. Notorious looking for his first points of the game. He'll get it on this drive. Yeah. Notorious Grooms puts the Red Raiders back up 4 at 32-28. 12 seconds left before halftime.
Notorious bailed out Calvin that time because Calvin was just dribbling the ball around. Nobody's moving around.
Here's Cummings with 4 seconds left. With 3, with 2. Cummings will put it up from the near side, and he got it to drop. What a shot, Brandon Cummings. Cummings, 12 second quarter points has Lincoln Park back to within 1. Uniontown 32, Lincoln Park 31 here at halftime. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS and on the UHS Talk YouTube page.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Simpson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live live music schedule.
Since 1983, Carnuts Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnuts also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnuts today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School or call 724-437-4471.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Colorectal cancer is common and often lethal. Screening is preventative and should begin at age 45. Unless a person has a strong family history of colon cancer, when 40 is the recommended age. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I encourage everyone to follow these guidelines, as this can be a lifesaver. For more information, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Uniontown a 32-31 lead over Lincoln Park. Brian Morozek back with Steve Superkin, Gary Frankhauser. Our halftime stats being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. And Steve, what's interesting about that first half, in the opening quarter, Uniontown outscored Lincoln Park 23-9. The Leopards outscored Uniontown 22-9 in the second quarter.
Well, the Red Raiders came out aggressive, taking the ball to the basket, and then they just all of a sudden they got a lead, and then it almost like they were playing defensive, and it kind of went the other way. And the Red Raiders need to get back to going at the hoop and scoring some points. You're not going to win this game 42-41, right? You're going to have to get to probably 50 or 60 points, at least 60 points. So they're going to have to get something going offensively again. And they got to limit the turnovers. I mean, let's face it. I mean, we had chances and we threw the ball away. Travel, several bad turnovers, just like things that you wouldn't normally see from a Red Raider team. And we did it last time when we played Peters Township up there at in the WPILs, and it's happened again. And they just can't continue to do that. And they still have a lead, and they got to get back to playing the way they played the first quarter.
Why don't you run through the first half numbers?
Okay, for the Red Raiders, Grooms with 2 points at the half, Hager with 9, Winfrey with 6, McLee with 6, Ellsworth hit a big 3 he has 3 points, and Braxton with 6. So pretty well balanced scoring for the Red Raiders. They had 23 in the first, 9 in the second, 32 at the half. For the Leopards, Rocky Lum had 4 points in the first half. Cummings, 12 points, all in the second quarter. Thomas with 11 and McGee with 4. That's it, just 4 players in the scoring column for the Leopards. They scored 9 in the first, 22 in the second, and 31 at the half. So the Red Raiders lead at 32-31. And like you said, Brian, it was just kind of like it's a mirror opposites of this first quarter and second quarter, as both teams kind of dominated. And we'll see what happens. See what kind of adjustments the coaches make and the players, and should be good for a pretty good, exciting second half.
Lincoln Park looking for their 38th straight win against a WPIAL opponent. Second half comes your way next in 3.5 minutes. It's Uniontown 32, Lincoln Park 31 here on WMBS and the UHS Talk YouTube page.
Go
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Hey, John, let's blow out some F-150s. We're taking off up to $7,000 off MSRP. Oh, and by the way, Ford is offering 1.9 financing for up to 72 months. And that's on XLs, XLTs, Lairds, and more. Listen, how about 23 Explorers? At up to $3,500 off MSRP. And get this, save up to $3,000 off of 24 Edges, 0.9% financing for 60 months, and only 2.9 for 72.
Dom, you don't have to have the luck of the Irish to take advantage of offers like that.
Let's talk about pre-owned. We have over 90 vehicles in stock and ready to roll. Most are certified with factory warranty. Don't forget, we still offer online maintenance appointments and our very popular pickup and delivery service. We come to your home or work, pick up your vehicle, complete your service, return the vehicle back to you.
Smooth as Irish whiskey. Dom the Leprechaun knows, shouldn't you?
That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Sales excludes Trimmer and Raptor, must finance at Ford Motor Credit, and not all buyers will qualify.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loans put you in charge of your dream home project with all the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, and home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a First Federal loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Fayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
Brian Rozak, Steve Superk, and Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon Mac. Uniontown will start the second half with the basketball as Notorious Grooms will trigger it in from the near side. And what a big three from Brandon Cummings, Steve, to end that second quarter on the Lincoln Park side.
Yeah, it was pretty big. See how the Red Raiders come out offensively, get aggressive here.
Uniontown working right to left as we describe it here in the third quarter. Calvin Winfrey over to Kadrian McLee. Uniontown leading by 1 at 32-31. Here's Notorious Groom switching back with Calvin here on the near wing. Calvin with the seam, comes inside and got swatted. Ball comes loose on the backside. And Lincoln Park with possession, and they're going to take a timeout. So take a quick timeout. Here's the 7:39 mark of the third. Uniontown 32, Lincoln Park 31. Take a quick 30 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Back here at Canon Mac, that was the second timeout that Lincoln Park has taken in this game. So they have 3 remaining. Uniontown still 4 timeouts remaining, but Lincoln Park with the basketball back down by 1 at 32-31. The Leopards an opportunity now to take an early third quarter lead as Ryke Lum will bring it back across. Fronted there by Jeremiah Hager. Lum a little head fake. Bouncing it off there to Thomas, left of the lane. Fade away for the lead. Out the back iron, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. McGee finds it, missed on the putback. Ball still loose, goes out of bounds, and it will be Uniontown's basketball. Officials hesitated for a moment before making the call.
Yeah, that was a tough one. A lot of hands swatting at that ball, and the Red Raiders get the call.
Torrey quickly back across on the far side. Early third quarter, 7:15 left in the third. Uniontown up 32-31. Grooms sending it down to Hager. Touch from Braxton. Floater out in front, good.
Good job
Jameer
there.
Braxton with 8. Uniontown back up 3 at 34-31.
Good job by Hager. He could have tried to turn around and lay it in, but he had an awkward angle.
Here's Cummings driving and scoring. Brandon Cummings. 14 for the Pitt recruits. And Lincoln Park back to within 1 at 34-33. Grooms far wing in the Lincoln Park zone. Touched off to Hager in the corner. Tried to reset off on the wing. Ball got deflected and intercepted. Malik Thomas back through center. Near side Cummings for 3 in the lead. He got it. Brandon Cummings, 5 here in the third. 17 for the game, and Lincoln Park on top at 36-34. Hager coming back. No look, feed off to McLee. Got hit. No foul call. They'll send it around the arc. Touch from Winfrey. Back over to McLee. Up top again to Notorious. Far side Braxton. Now Torrey again.
Coach wants him to shoot it. He had an open look from the top of the key, and I don't think he got a good handle on the ball, so he didn't shoot it.
Braxton out to Grooms, looking for the lead back. He'll fire the 3 and hit it.
There you go.
He talked about those big shots, Steve. Torrey knocked one down there, and Uniontown back on top by 1 at 37-36.
Well, great pump fake. Got 2 defenders to jump past him.
But Lincoln Park, they don't go away easily, and Brandon Cummings gets another 2. Cummings 7 here in the third. Actually, it's all 7 at Lincoln Park points here in the quarter. And Lincoln Park back on top by 1. Ball deflected out, and the Red Raiders turn it over again.
Winfrey had his back to Hager. Hager threw it right in the back of his jersey. And a little miscommunication by both Hager and Winfrey there.
Big juncture of this game. Again, Lincoln Park trailed Uniontown 23-9 after 1 quarter of play. They outscored Uniontown 22-9 in the second quarter to only trail by 1 at halftime. And now the Leopards a 1-point lead at 38-37, and they have the basketball with Cummings coming near baseline, leaning and missing. Hager the rebound, touching it off to Jameer Braxton, who comes forecourt on the far side. Braxton over to McLee from the foul line, drives right down the lane. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but he drew the foul. So Kadrian McLee will have a pair of free throws upcoming.
No, that's going to be on McGee. Just third.
The third on McGee, and that's a big foul if they don't have Dante Green in the lineup. You lose a lot of size down on the blocks. Because even though Thomas and Cummings are tall, they play more like guards. As McLee knocks down the first of 2 free throws. McLee, his first point since the opening quarter when he scored 6. Now he has 7 for the game, or knotted up at 38.
Give McLee a lot of credit. He is going to the basket when he gets the ball. He's not playing afraid.
And he makes both free throws to put Uniontown back on top at 39-38. 5:20 left here in the third. Here's Malik Thomas for Lincoln Park. Thomas, a little hop step, put it off the glass and in. Malik Thomas. 13 for Thomas, back in 4th game. Leopards now lead by 1 at 40-39. 5:07 left here in the third. Here's McLee. He has a seam. Got blocked there by Lum. Ball comes loose near side. Torrey going for the save. Gets it over to Calvin. Steps up between defenders. Keeps it alive. Calvin sends it back down to Kadrian. Out in front with the finish. And that was great overall team play there on the Uniontown side, resulting in the McLee basket. Wow. And the Red Raiders retake the lead again at 41-40.
Couple of fortunate bounces and some great hustle.
Take it any way you can get it.
Winfrey and saved it. McLee saved it. The Groom saved it at one time.
Thomas again on the baseline, got blocked. Ball comes loose, and the Red Raiders will scoop it up. McLee again off to Winfrey between defenders. Calvin trying to pick up his play. Will send it out in front to McLee again, who comes free and is able to send it in. 6 here in the third, 12 for the game for Kadrian McLee, and the Red Raiders go back up 3 now at 43-40.
Tell you what, I think they're playing better when they're running. They're not thinking.
Here's McGee in the corner for the tie, missing on the 3. McLee the rebound, had it poked, scrum for it on the courts. Lincoln Park looking for the timeout. The jump ball is called.
Wow.
And Lincoln Park will get it here off the arrow with 4:03 left in the third.
Tough one there. The Raiders had possession. It got, like you said, it got poked away. But Brian, the Red Raiders playing better when I think they're being athletes and going at the basket. There's really no play calls. They're just moving around and cutting and finding open guys and hustling in there.
I think that's how they have to play.
Yeah.
You have to play aggressive to win against a team like Lincoln Park.
Well, that second quarter showed that if they slow us up, it didn't look good for the Red Raiders. They're playing much better when they're being aggressive.
3:50 left here in the third. Lincoln Park down 3 with the basketball, and a miss there on the drive from Thomas. Red Raiders had the rebound. They threw it away, and then Lincoln Park throwing it back to Grooms, and Grooms draws the foul coming back through center on the far boundary. And that foul will go on Brandon Cummings and take us to immediate timeout. 3:41 left in the third. Uniontown 43, Lincoln Park 40. Back in a moment here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300. Or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
3:39 left here in the third quarter. Uniontown with the basketball up 3 over Lincoln Park at 43-40. Here's Calvin Winfrey bringing it back across for the Red Raiders. McLeod trying to set the screen. Calvin up top. Calvin trying to spin off of Ryke Lum. Calvin in a little bit of trouble, trying to float it off to Braxton, who's going for the save, but he's out of bounds.
Wow. Can't pick up your dribble in that situation. You got to maintain control when that's not what the Red Raiders need. That's their third turnover in this quarter.
Cannot dribble into traffic like that, and they stopped. They almost should have got a timeout. And again, the Red Raiders doing much better with the helter-skelter offense. Just run the ball and try to make a play.
Vinny DePaula checking in for Dorian McGee on the Lincoln Park side. As Ryke Lum will bring it across for the Leopards. Lincoln Park trails by 3 at 43-40. Here's Lum up top, fronted there by Hager. Back over to Cummings for 3 in the tie. Good. Brandon Cummings has 22 tonight. And we're knotted up at 43. Boy, is he smooth, guys.
Yeah.
Looks like he can turn it on when he needs to.
Here's Notorious Grooms.
So here we go. So
he's double teamed.
They're putting us in bad spots.
And the Red Raiders cough it up. And Winfrey trying to swat it away there on the intended feed of Malik Thomas. But I think you're right, 100% right, Steve. I think Uniontown just has to take it at Lincoln Park.
Well, they cannot get into a half-court game. They're too big and too fast, and they're putting pressure on us. And we're not used to, having athletes like that in front of them. And they're picking up their dribbles. They're making just bad decisions because the defense is so tall.
Here's Cummings again. This is a deep 2, and it's good. He can't miss. Brandon Cummings, 24 tonight, including 12 here in the third quarter after the Red Raiders blanked them in the opening frame. And Lincoln Park back on top by 2 at 45-43. 2:25 left here in the third.
We're doing a lot of standing around. Look, nobody's moving.
Winfrey with it high on the left, works to his right. Needs a little bit of help, and now Winfrey trying to come inside. Winfrey leaning, got knocked down. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lincoln Park going out. Lum the last to touch it, but no foul call.
Nobody set a screen. Nobody got open. Winfrey's got to be careful. He just gave an elbow to to Rocky Loom. He's going to have to be careful right in front of the official.
Braxton will work it in, high feed into Notorious Grooms, and Grooms lost the handle. Ball comes loose. Leopards find it. They have numbers coming back. Look out here, Malik Thomas. Thomas right down the lane. Got fouled. Shot attempt no good, but Thomas will have a pair of free throws upcoming.
It's going to be on Winfrey.
Be his third. First team foul, though, the third quarter against the Red Raiders. The Lincoln Park now leads by 2 at 45-43 with 2:05 left here in the third. Thomas, first of 2 free throws here for the Leopards. Up on the way and good for Malik Thomas. 14 for Thomas. He was good to run into one of our old buddies, Matt McKenna, at halftime for Penn State Fayette from back in the day. Thank Matt for stopping up. Heck of a player.
Yeah.
Back in his day. Played on that national finalist team for Penn State Fayette about 11 years back. As Thomas makes both free throws for Lincoln Park. And the Leopards now extending their lead over Uniontown to 4 at 47-43 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Notorious Grooms double team over to Braxton, got poked, staves it, and drives inside, and a little finger roll finish that
Good
time
job.
for Jameer Braxton. Braxton 4 here in the third, 10 for the game. Uniontown back to within 2, and the Leopards trying to go a little bit too quick on the outlet pass to Cummings, couldn't bring it in. Out of bounds and back over to Uniontown.
Ellsworth's going to check in for Milsom, and
I think Braxton needs to get a little bit more involved in the offense, guys.
Has scored 10 so far in this game. Red Raiders send it in there to Ellsworth. Front of there by DePaula. Ellsworth in front of the Uniontown bench. Comes down the far side, pulls it over to Calvin and resets here high on the right. 1:34 left here in the third quarter. Lincoln Park 47, Uniontown 45.
trying to get a
Need a little forward motion.
Trying to get a screen for Ellsworth, but I think Braxton needs to take it to the basket.
Braxton has it now. Braxton double teamed, trying to fight it off, and he'll float it up. Shot just didn't drop. Got a pretty good look.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Just
Thomas
couldn't get the roll.
Thomas pulled down the rebound, came up a little bit gimpy. Sent it forward there to Cummings, who missed on a 3 from the far wing.
Go, run.
And Winfrey pulls down the rebound, but they slow things up.
Yeah, he just...
Got a minute left here in the third quarter. Uniontown down 2. Now Winfrey looking to drive. Leans in there on Lum and draws the foul. That'll be the third on Rye Key. Third team foul against Lincoln Park here in the quarter, but 9 shooting.
Fouls could become an issue in this fourth quarter.
Especially if things remain tight.
Several players with 3.
Grooms works it in Ellsworth. A little juggle and a regain with DePaula in his face.
Ellsworth
trying to keep it alive. He threw it off at DePaula, but the ball didn't go out of bounds. And the Leopards have a 3-on-2 coming back. Thomas off to his left there to Crawford, who got blocked, and the Red Raiders find a loose ball. Winfrey coming back. Winfrey between defenders with a scoop shot finish. Calvin Winfrey, his first point since the opening quarter. He has 8. And the Red Raiders with 34 seconds left here in the third quarter have knotted things up at 47.
Another play for the Red Raiders with no thinking, right? They just take the ball and be athletes and go down the court and score.
They're going to have to do that in the fourth quarter if they want to win this game. Here's Rye Key Lum high on the right. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leopards will take it all the way down. Lum fronted there by Braxton. Lum staying with it.
There'll be a foul on Braxton.
A little touch foul there on Braxton. That'll be his third.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on from both players. And they're going to get Braxton.
Check that just a second. Second.
Yeah.
Second team foul. Really no damage done there. And Lum will trigger it back in here for the near boundary with Braxton fronting. Send it in the backcourt to Brandon Cummings. Again, Cummings always comes up big in these late quarter situations. Down to 4, down to 3. Cummings staying with it. And he gets the ball stolen by Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey from half court just came up short. So we're knotted at 47. Heading to the fourth. Buckle up. We're back in 60 here on the C.R. Barana Group High School Sports Night.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peach & Pharmacy.
your local pharmacy.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
Brian Mrozek, Steve Superk, and Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon Mac, tied at 47. Heading to the fourth quarter, Lincoln Park outscored Uniontown 16-15 in that third quarter.
Yeah, they outscored us, but give the Raiders credit. They kind of took a pretty good punch, and they were able to get off the deck and keep this game close. It's tied. It can't get any closer than that. And the Red Raiders have to feel like they're in this game. They are in this game.
Winner will take on either Avonworth or North Catholic in the quarterfinals coming up on Friday.
But they've been doing much better against when they're taking the ball to the hoop more aggressively than trying to dribble outside around in this tough defense.
Here's Winfrey, has the seam, comes inside and able to finish. Ball comes loose. McLeod trying to keep it alive, and he gets fouled.
See, that's a good play by Winfrey. He gets down there, tries a tough shot, and probably could have been a travel, but and it could have been a foul on them. But then he gets McLeod in there to get a tough rebound.
That's a fourth foul on Cummings, I think.
Or is it the third on Crawford?
They had posted it on Cummings, I believe.
Okay, that would be huge then. We'll double check that. A good call there, Gary. Now McLeod at the line. First of two free throws good to give Uniontown the lead at 48-47. They somehow got Cummings out of this game. Cummings 12 in the second, 12 in the third, 24 for the game. McLeod second at two free throws. This one rattles out as Thomas pulls down the rebound there for Lincoln Park. A 13-point game so far for Kadrian McLeod. And Ryke Lum brings it back across now on the Lincoln Park side. Bouncing it off left of the lane with Winfrey defending Thomas. Thomas, a little baby hook, and he got it to go. 17 for Malik Thomas.
That foul was on Crawford, Brian.
Okay, that's what I thought too initially. So Winfrey back across for Uniontown. It's Lincoln Park 49, Uniontown 48. Winfrey sent it off to Grooms. Dumping it down to Hager, trying to work on DePaul. A double team comes over. Jeremiah trying to keep it alive, but he was out of bounds. Out of bounds on the baseline to our left.
They got Hager on DePaula, but that's not Hager's game, Brian. We haven't seen him try to do that all season. Back someone in. I know the player's smaller, but that's just not his game. He's a spot-up shooter and gets those, he's a slasher in the lane. He gets open. He gets, just point-blank shots, but he doesn't rarely back in like that.
Here's Ryke Lum bringing it back across for Lincoln Park. Leopards by one with the basketball. Touch from Thomas. Back to Lum on the far side. Fronted there by Braxton. Switching off with Brandon Cummings. Cummings trying to work here on Grooms. Cummings staying with it. Cummings in traffic. Unable to finish. Ball comes loose. Cummings the last to touch it. Uniontown basketball. Red Raiders down one with 6:47 left here in regulation.
Fortunate, Brian, that Grooms knocked it out of bounds, and it went into Cummings as he was lying out of bounds. So Red Raiders get the ball.
Big possession here. Winfrey up top. Touching it off to Grooms. Back to Winfrey in front of the Red Raider bench. Double team comes over on Calvin. Sends it over to Hager. Touch to Braxton at the foul line. Leans on the inside. Unable to finish. Sat on the rim. Just didn't drop it. Malik Thomas pulls down the rebound there for Lincoln Park. Good. Thomas back across. Thomas right of the lane, now pulling back out.
Good aggressive offense, though, that time, the Red Raiders. Oh, there's
Thomas stripped there at the foul line, but kept alive on a little poke out to DePaula, who's called for the walk.
Yeah.
Red Raiders
Winfrey's really had a tough matchup with Thomas all night and giving up 4 inches. Been very aggressive defensively, but...
Gary, you talk about some of those turnovers, but a lot of those are induced because of the competition you're going up against.
Absolutely.
When you play better opponents, they're going to force you into making some of those mistakes, especially against a kid who has 12 high-end D1 offers. Here's Braxton, was looking there for McLeod. Got tipped out of bounds by Lincoln Park. Will stay with Uniontown here in the Leopard zone. 49-48 Leopards, 6:02 left here in the fourth. Braxton to work it in front of the Uniontown bench. Over to Calvin Winfrey here high on the rights. Picked up by Ryke Lum. Far side of Notorious. Sending it off to Kadrian McLeod. Back to Torrey. Thought about the three. Now resets here high on the right. McLeod trying to set the screen. Torrey staying with it. He'll put up the three up top. It won't drop. Ball comes loose. High rebound.
Good job
throw there by
McLeod.
Cadrian and traffic. They're going to call it jump ball.
They're going to call it jump ball. That could have been a foul. And
Leopards will get it this time off the arrow. I thought Cadrian had it. And now McGee will trigger it back in for Lincoln Park. Leopards lead by 1 at 49-48. 5:41 left here in the fourth.
Need one of those, what did we call them with the Mustangs a couple years ago? The Zoomies. We need some of the Zoomies from just a quick run by the Red Raiders.
Lob back across here for Lincoln Park. Switching with Cummings. Deep three, near side. Good. Those are the threes he hit last year in the state playoffs against the Red Raiders. As Charleroi is 27 tonight. And that increases the Leopards' lead now to 4 at 52-48. Big possession here for Uniontown. Down 2 scores. It'll be Grooms from the near side. In the corner to Winfrey.
Yeah, this offensive possession just looks disjointed. And the Red Raiders, somebody needs to get in the middle and go to the basket.
Winfrey coming far baseline. Touch from Braxton up top again to Notorious Grooms. An errant pass out of bounds, just miscommunication. And again, they're struggling those half-court sets. As you said, they're better going end-to-end. Timeout with 4:54 left in regulation. 30-second timeout. Lincoln Park 52, Uniontown 48. We're back at 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Prime Rozak, Steve Superk, and Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon Mac. Lincoln Park a 4-point lead over Uniontown at 52-48. If you're just joining us, Uniontown led 23-9 after one quarter of play. Lincoln Park came back, outscored the Red Raiders 22-9. In the second quarter was 32-31 Uniontown at halftime. We were tied at 47 after 3, and now Lincoln Park leads by 4 with 4:54 left in regulation.
Brian, we have 1 point in this quarter.
Made free throw from McLeod came early on.
And 8-2 in turnovers.
He's not going to get it done against the defending state champs. Lum touched it off to Cummings. Now Thomas far side down low. And McLeod, the block there on Cummings. They were trying to set up the alley-oop. Red Raiders in transition. This is where they excel, but not this time as Braxton misses on the drive. Hager trying to keep it alive, got too deep underneath. And the ruling is the ball was touched out of bounds off of Lincoln Park. So Uniontown will keep possession.
That's a good play by Braxton. Just couldn't get it to fall. He's had a couple of layup chances. Tough shots against really good athletic players.
McLeod in front of the Uniontown bench. McLeod double teamed. High feed brought down by Grooms. Over to Winfrey on the near side. Picked up by Ryke Lum.
It's really, really difficult to get a good shot. I mean, these guys are just so fast.
Winfrey driving and got stripped and it knocked out of bounds. Everything our live video stream.
Winfrey's hurt.
Tonight. Winfrey being attended to down there on the far side. Check on him after thanks State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, United Bank, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, and Carnuts Auto Center. He's going to stay in the game, it looks like, but maybe not. Isaac Ellsworth appears to be checking in here for Winfrey with 4:13 left in regulation.
Yeah. You check him out and get him back in there because you don't have much time left. It's the end of the season.
Braxton into Hager, back to Jameer. We put it off the glass and in.
Good job by Hager to get it back to Braxton.
Braxton with 12, Uniontown back to within 2, down 52-50. 4:03 left here in regulation. Malik Thomas back on the other side for Lincoln Park. 3 near wing, too strong at the back iron. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Leopards keep it alive as Mikey Crawford brought it down, but a jump ball called. And the Red Raiders will get it here off the possession arrow after the media timeout. Lincoln Park 52, Uniontown 50. We're back for the final 4 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your saving.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is a result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
Uniontown with the basketball after the media timeout. 3:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders down 2 at 52-50. Here's Notorious Grooms back to Braxton. Braxton trying to get it off to Hager. Hager near baseline. A lot of contact there with DePaula. Keeps it alive to Winfrey, who's back into the game on the near side. Sending it over to Notorious Grooms. And the Red Raiders now slow things down as Torrey resets here, edge of the Lincoln Park zone. Switching back with Calvin down to 3:26 left here in the fourth. Red Raiders down 2 at 52-50. Calvin again up top for three in the lead. In and out.
Good look, though.
And Lincoln Park with a
look.
rebound.
Pretty good look there from Calvin. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Dynamite drop down too, Steve. Now Lincoln Park will take a quick timeout. Your full timeout. Lincoln Park 52, Uniontown 53:08 left in the fourth. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Brian Rozek, Steve Superga, Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon Mac, 52-50. Lincoln Park leading Uniontown 3:08 left here in regulation. Again, Avonworth or North Catholic awaits the winner of this game. We'll pass along some other PIAA scores for you during our post-game show, which is brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Again, I have to thank our video stream contributors tonight, State Representative Charity Grimm Krupa, United Bank, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, and Carnuts Auto Center. We'll have the Laurel Highlands girls for you on WMBS tomorrow. They picked up their first ever state playoff win on Saturday over Greater Johnstown. They'll battle Fairview tomorrow at North Allegheny High School. On there at 5:40 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip-off set for 6:30. Billy Dice will make his color commentating debut tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun from North Allegheny as the Lady Mustangs try to keep their season going. Here tonight, Lincoln Park with the basketball leading Uniontown by 2 at 52-50 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Thomas down low, leading and scoring there is Brandon Cummings. Cummings, a 29-point game tonight for Lincoln Park.
Old-fashioned backdoor play.
Yes. Leopards by 4 for the Red Raiders at 54-50. 2:43 left here in the fourth. Calvin Winfrey up top. Red Raiders back in that half-court set again. They've played better tonight, just playing a little more loose, but this time Grooms picking up the foul there on Cummings.
That could be on Cummings or DePaula. Let's see who they, yeah, you're right.
That's the third on Brandon Cummings. And they will call this in the act. The Notorious Grooms, who has scored 5 points tonight, had 17 against Lincoln Park last month, led to the free throw line.
I don't know if he was quite shooting it yet, but we'll take it.
And he makes the first of 2 free throws. Notorious came in 81% for the season from the free throw line. Uniontown as a team shoots at 69%.
I wonder if we dare put a little press on him after this made free throw.
And it is good. The Notorious Grooms, Uniontown back to within 2 down, 54-52. Cummings here on the near side.
A little bit of a press.
Back to Malik Thomas and back and across to Cummings. Cummings driving here on Cadron. He'll get the basket in one. Brandon Cummings.
Wow, not much Cadron you can do with that. Got to try to block the shot. And Cummings just tremendous athletic ability.
And Cummings now 7 here in the fourth, 31 for the game. 56-52 Lincoln Park over Uniontown, 2:24 left here in the fourth. Cummings free throw good as he caps off the three-point play. A 32-point game for Brandon Cummings. And Lincoln Park now a 5-point lead over Uniontown at 57-52. 2:15 left in regulation. Winfrey on the far side. Sending it over to Jameer Braxton. Braxton front of there by DePaula. Up top again to Winfrey. Almost had it poked, able to regain in the corner to Hager. Back to Winfrey.
Nobody's going to the basket.
Someone needs to take charge here. Hager has it on the near block. Battling the bigs down low, and he can't get it over Mikey Crawford.
Coach wanted a foul, didn't get it.
And Crawford sending it off there to Ryke Lum. So Lincoln Park now by 5 with a basketball. We're down to 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Another valiant fight for Uniontown tonight against Lincoln Park. And the Leopards trying to hang on here in the final 2 minutes. Down to 1:35 to play from the near elbow. Cummings, a rare miss. Thomas going for the cleanup, missed on the first tip in, gets the second to go. Malik Thomas now with 19. And Uniontown now in some trouble, 1:23 to play. They're down 7 at 59-52. Winfrey, near side, Hager, deep three, was fouled. Hager fouled there by DePaula. The old 3 free throws of Cummings. Some fans already starting to make their way out. Not over yet. 1:15 to play, but the Red Raiders down 7. So Hager will shoot 3. If he makes all 3, the lead's down to 4. Wouldn't leave yet.
No, I wouldn't leave yet.
Hager, first of 3 free throws, good. He has 10. So the Red Raiders now back to within 6, 2-possession game at 59-53. Hager, second of 3. This one no good.
Gotta make them.
Hager came into the game 66% for the season from the free throw line. Now Hager is third of 3. On the way and good for Jeremiah Hager, and a timeout. With 1:15 to play, be a full timeout. 59-54 Lincoln Park. We're back at 60 on the CR Browder Group High School Sports Night.
The warm weather's coming back, and that means it's almost springtime. Now's a good time to go to Rose Motors to check your air conditioning. Rose Motors specializes in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repairs, exhaust work, state inspections, and more. And if you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Rose Motors can help, and financing's available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown, serving the area for 3 generations. Call 724-583-1944. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. Closed all day Saturday.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Lincoln Park 59, Uniontown 54, 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Lincoln Park basketball. Uniontown 2 timeouts remaining. Lincoln Park has 2 remaining as well.
Well, you got to pressure the ball and try to get some turnovers, or you got to start fouling, right? You can't let them just run the clock out.
Leopards to trigger it in from their own zone. Man-to-man full court pressure defense from Uniontown and a quick foul. No time even went off the clock. Here we go on Notorious Grooms. His third personal, but only the second team foul. So the Red Raiders still 2 more fouls to give. This time the Leopards send it into Lum, off and across. Crawford has the seam. He'll take it and miss the shot. Wow. And Braxton, the rebound there for Uniontown. So the Red Raiders a little life. Braxton coming back, put off the glass, a miss. McLean missed on a putback, third attempt on the possession again, no good. McLean trying to keep it alive again and draws the foul.
Wow.
So the Red Raiders not done yet. They're down 5, 58.6 left in regulation.
couldn't put it in from a foot away, but he was just he was getting pounded, and the ball just wasn't cooperating. And a great hustle by McLee and Braxton.
That was the third foul on Vinny DePaula. First of 2 free throws, no good there for McLee.
He's got to be exhausted after that exchange. The coach is running out of timeouts, right? He's only got 2 left.
Correct. Second of 2 for McLee. This one is again no good. And Crawford pulls down the rebound there for Lincoln Park. And a quick Uniontown foul. That's the 3rd team foul of the quarter against the Red Raiders. Not going to shoot yet, only the 3rd team foul. Players are walking down to the line. They'll have to go back. Lead still at 5 for the Leopards at 59-54. Again, 56.4 left here in regulation. Leopards send it into Thomas. He'll get quickly fouled there by Kellen Milsom, and that'll be the 4th team foul. So Lincoln Park will shoot on the next foul. Now Brandon Cummings will send it in. Again, the Red Raiders put up another good fight tonight, led by 14.
Over yet.
Yep, not over yet. Now a foul here before the inbounds pass.
You know, Winfrey, that's going to be his 4th.
Correct. So 54.8 seconds left here in the 4th. And you'll have Malik Thomas shooting the free throws for Lincoln Park. Thomas has scored 19 points in this game for the Leopards. Lincoln Park, everybody back. Lead at 5. Thomas trying to extend it to 6. He makes them both. It's a 3-possession game. First of 2 here, good for Malik Thomas. And even 20 tonight for Thomas. He's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. These Leopards are smooth. Thomas, 2nd of 2 free throws. Good again. 2-possession game, 21 for Thomas. 52 seconds left here in the 4th. Hager, a little ball fake. Back to Winfrey. Winfrey, 3 in front of the Uniontown bench. Short. High rebound. Hager trying to track it down. Collision with DePaula. Should have been a foul. Vinny knocked him down. The rule is out of bounds off of Lincoln Park. With Uniontown's basketball, they're down 7, though, at 61-54 with 42.9 left here in the 4th. Braxton into Grooms. Go time for Uniontown. Back to Braxton. Far wing it in as the seam takes it and makes it. Jameer Braxton in a quick timeout. He has 14. 37.9 left. Red Raiders now down 61-56. And we're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Fatty liver is the buildup of excess fat in liver cells and affects about 100 million people in the U.S. Risk factors include being overweight, diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypertension. If you have fatty liver, our team at U.S. Digestive Health urges you to talk to your doctor about getting a blood or ultrasound-based test to check for liver scarring that can lead to cirrhosis. For more information, call us at 724-437-7677.
Prime Rozak, Steve Superga, Gary Frankhauser back here at Canon McMillan High School. 61-56 Lincoln Park. 37.9 left in regulation. The Leopards led tonight by Brandon Cummings, who has scored 32. Malik Thomas with 21 on the Uniontown side. Jameer Braxton leading the way with 14 points. Kadrian McLee has scored 13. Uniontown built a 14-point lead after 1 quarter of play, but Lincoln Park has come all the way back to lead by 5.
Well, it's been a heck of an effort from the Red Raiders. Not over yet. Got to get a quick turnover. If you don't do that, you got to foul, put them at the line, and just hopefully they'll miss a few free throws and we can maybe make something happen. But we got to see if we can get a turnover.
37.9 left. Inbounds pass on the far side goes to Thomas. Thomas brings it across. Thomas kind of drove in there on Braxton, and Braxton commits the foul. The 3rd on Jameer. Go Thomas heading back to the free throw line, where he's 7 of 7 so far in this game. Due for a miss, right?
Well, he hasn't missed yet.
Lead still at 5 for the Leopards, and stays at 5 as Thomas misses the first of 2.
You put the announcer's jinx on him.
Ness would be proud, right?
Yep.
We'll reverse.
He's here tonight.
I heard. Thomas, second of 2. Up on the way and good for Malik Thomas. It's still a 2-possession game and another timeout with 32.6 left. 62-56 Lincoln Park. Not done yet. It'll be a full timeout. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
62-56 Lincoln Park leading Uniontown. 32.6 left in regulation.
Ellsworth and Hager checked into the game, so you got a couple of 3-point spot-up shooters.
Got to do it now.
Yep.
Hit a 3 here. It's a 1-possession game. We'll send it in. Notorious Grooms. Grooms across on the far side. 29 seconds left. Grooms over to Hager. A little ball fake. Braxton down near side. Braxton coming near baseline. He missed the layup. Lincoln Park the rebound. Now just about do it. Thomas sitting it off and across. Ryke Lum fouled there by Ellsworth with 16.2 left.
Wow. Braxton. Wide open look. Just went underneath the hoop. Tried a little reverse layup and just missed it.
Played a great game tonight, too.
Yeah, he's played a great game. Had a great career.
We'll say goodbye to our Uniontown seniors. Jeremiah Hager, Kadrian McLee, Eric Townsend, Nick Torbich, Marcus Heiss, and Jameer Braxton. The Raiders down 6, 16 seconds left. First of 2 free throws good for Ryke Lum, who's actually been quiet tonight. Just 5 points for Lum. Had 12 against Uniontown last month, averages 14 points a game. And he came to Lincoln Park from Delaware. Second of 2 free throws, good again from Lum. 64-56 Lincoln Park, 15 seconds left. Notorious on the near side, 3 on the way, good for Torrey Grooms, but Uniontown just 1 timeout left. They're not going to take it. Now a quick foul with 6 seconds left. 64-59. Foul went on Jeremiah Hager. He'll send Malik Thomas back to the free throw line.
Good effort.
Yes.
It's a good effort tonight. Got off to a hot start against a really good team.
Thomas makes the first of 2 free throws, 23 for Malik Thomas. 6 seconds left. Lincoln Park now up 6 at 65-59. Thomas, the second of 2 on the way and good again for Malik Thomas, 66-59. Down to 4, down to 3. Calvin Winfrey up top will take the 3 from the top of the key and hit it to end the game. It's your final score, Lincoln Park 66 and Uniontown 62. The Red Raiders, another great effort against Lincoln Park tonight, but coming up 4 points short. Stay tuned for our post-game show, brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Comes your way next year on WMBS and the UHS Talk YouTube page.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
This is Jim Davis of the law firm of Davis & Davis. When my brother and I opened our firm in 1976, our goal was to help our neighbors in Fayette County get the protection and money that they deserve when they have been injured or hurt. We have grown throughout the years, and we have always been right here in Uniontown and Fayette County helping our neighbors. If you've been hurt or injured, I'll be happy to meet with you free of charge and do everything I can to make sure that you get the money you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799.
Ensuring excellence since 1949, the Rittenhouse Insurance Agency offers both business and personal insurance to over 4,000 clients in the area. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency continually reviews each client's insurance portfolio to assure they are receiving the most comprehensive coverage at the best rate going. It's no wonder why their clients keep their insurance with them for decades. The Rittenhouse Insurance Agency, Incorporated, 48 West Fayette Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-1700.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for March at Auto Land Hyundai?
With Hyundai's Getaway Sales Event, March is going to be busy. Daylight savings time is here, so you can save big with 0% financing on new 2024 Tucsons. Save at the pump, too, when you lease a new 2024 Elantra SE, just $199 per month.
What else is happening?
March Madness has the Final Four, and our Final Four includes remaining new 2023 Elantra and Sonata hybrids, 2023 Santa Fe Calligraphy, and the 2023 Santa Fe plug-in hybrid with over $8,000 off MSRP when you lease with HMF financing. And check our selection of Santa Cruz trucks, including the Night Edition with up to $2,500 off with HMF financing.
How about St. Patrick's Day?
You won't need the luck of the Irish. You'll have peace of mind with Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection.
Plus 3-year free complimentary maintenance included with every new Hyundai purchase.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Magisterial just for Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs from District Judge Nathan Henning, who is proud to support you.
A fun game tonight at Canon Mac. Unfortunately for the Uniontown Red Raiders, they come up 4 points short. Final score, Lincoln Park 66, Uniontown 62. In our post-game show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. And Steve, looking at these final stats on the Lincoln Park side, and I know you're going to run through the numbers, but Brandon Cummings and Malik Thomas accounted for all but 10 of the points for the Leopards tonight.
That's a lot of points. Yep, 32 and 24 respectively, and it's tough to, Cummings kind of took the game over in the second half. It was mostly Thomas in the first half. He had ended up with 24, but Cummings had 32 points, and all of them from the second quarter on. So he was terrific.
We'll go through the final numbers, Steve. Brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
For the Red Raiders, Grooms finishes with 10 points, Hager with 11, Winfrey with 11, McClee with 13, Ellsworth with 6, and Braxton with 14. They scored 23 in the first, 9 in the second, 15 in the third and the fourth for 62 for the ball game for the Leopards. Rocky Lum just had 6 points tonight. He was pretty quiet. Cummings, of course, led the way with 32 points. Thomas with 24 and McGee with 4. They scored 9 in the first, 22 in the second, 16 in the third, and 19 in the fourth. So they for 66-62 victory. So they outscored the Red Raiders 19-15 in that pivotal fourth quarter, and it was one heck of a high school basketball game. Red Raiders gave it everything they had. Just Lincoln Park's just too good. That's it.
Gary, your thoughts on what you saw here tonight?
Well, it's kind of a shame that these two teams have to meet in the quarterfinals, but
well, it's the round of 16. We're not even in the quarters yet.
Yeah,
second
you're
round.
Right. You're right. You're right. It's not even in the quarters, and it's probably the two of the top teams in the state playing at this point of the state playoffs. But Lincoln Park, after that first quarter, made some adjustments. They went to that 1-2-2 zone with Thomas out front, which gave Uniontown a lot of problems, caused some turnovers, and allowed them to get right back in the game. And once they gained that momentum and Cummings got into his stride, it was going to be real difficult. But the Red Raiders are a very, very strong team. They had a great season, a great career for the seniors for the Red Raiders, and nothing to be ashamed of. You hate to lose, and I'm sure they don't feel any kind of a moral victory, but give them a lot of props. The Red Raiders showed their mettle tonight.
We're back with a final word from Canon Mack. Again, your final score, Lincoln Park 66 and Uniontown 62.
51st District State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa would like to wish the Uniontown Red Raiders and Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. State Representative Krupa will be holding a property tax rent rebate clinic on Thursday, April 4th at the Mountain Citizens Action Group in Farmington, and will be holding a free shredding event at Fayette Recycling Friday, April 26th from 11 to 2. She hopes to see you there. This message, wishing the Red Raiders and Lady Mustangs the best of luck, comes from State Representative Charity Grimm-Krupa.
Hi, I'm Russ Blejo. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Blejo, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Since 1983, Carnut's Auto Center has provided reliable repairs, service, and preventative maintenance. They repair all systems on your car, truck, and commercial vehicles. This includes mechanical, electrical, auto body, interior, tires and wheels, bumper-to-bumper service. Whether it's your daily transportation or your specialty vehicle, they have you covered. Carnut's also offers new tire sales and performs state inspections. Stop in and see Carnut's today on Farragut Street right by Uniontown High School, or call 724-437-4471.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back one final time from Canon Mack tonight, where the Lincoln Park Leopards have knocked off the Uniontown Red Raiders 66-62. Lincoln Park advances to the state quarterfinals. The season over for the Uniontown Red Raiders at 23-5. And Steve, really some great memories of some of these Red Raiders seniors. Kadrian McLeod, of course, he's headed to Cornell to play football. Best of luck to him. You know he's going to have a great career. In fact, he's also on the Uniontown baseball team. He was trying to put on his baseball pants. Coach K was telling me the other day while basketball was still going on. He wants to get out there and play on Kenny Musco's squad during the spring season. Mentioned Jameer Braxton came over to Uniontown from Albert Gallatin early on in his Red Raider career. 1,000-point scorer. Best of luck to Jameer in the future as well. And the rest of the Red Raiders seniors. Jeremiah Hager played some great games down the stretch, along with Eric Townsend, who's had some great contributions this season as well. Nick Torbich and Marcus Heiss.
Yeah, they did terrific, and you got to give, especially tonight, Hager and Braxton, 2 seniors, played terrific, and McLee was all over the place. He was hustling, and they gave it everything they had. They left everything out on the court. It just wasn't quite enough, but they should be proud. They played against a team that a lot of people think kind of recruit players, right? It's pretty much an all-star team. It's not. I guarantee you, those kids don't live in the Midland School District, right? They wouldn't think so. So the Red Raiders should be proud. They've got one heck of a basketball team from a little small town in Uniontown. They tuned themselves pretty well.
Gary, your final thoughts?
I echo a lot of the things that Steve just said, and they have to be very, very proud of their efforts throughout the entire season. They had a little bit of a blip in the middle of the season, and they really turned it around. Played very, very good basketball down the stretch. Got into the position here to have to play Lincoln Park again, and they put it all out there. They had a very good game plan, and just a few stretches during the game where they weren't able to get to the hoop caused them the problems and allowed Lincoln Park to get that lead that could not be surmounted. So, again, Coach Kesmarski and his squad should be very proud.
And the loss in the second round, really the product of seeding that even goes back to the WPIAL playoffs. And I think if it wasn't for that 3-loss stretch in a period of 4 games, I think Uniontown would still be alive in the state playoffs, and these 2 teams might not be meeting until maybe the semifinals instead of the round of 16. We have at least one more high school basketball broadcast for you before the winter sports season ends. The Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in action tomorrow against Fairview. 6:30 start at North Allegheny High School. And guys, I think we'd have some pretty long odds at the beginning of the season if we would have said the Laurel Highlands girls basketball team would be the last remaining team alive in the state playoffs in Fayette County.
You're absolutely right about that.
So again, best of luck to the Lady Mustangs tomorrow. We'll have the game.
I'll be traveling. Tony will be traveling tomorrow, so I'm going to turn it on and listen to you and Billy Dice.
Yes, Billy Dice doing the color. He's going to do some double duty. He's going to do the camera, and he's going to be doing the color commenting. So I know.
Does he have to keep stats too?
Oh, I can probably keep the stats. Billy might have a sleepless night tonight. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun tomorrow.
He brings Manny along to help him out.
Yes. Maybe have a second camera. But again, thanks to everybody at Uniontown. Really a great partnership with the Uniontown School District as well. I have to thank Harry Kaufman, all the administration that made this possible for some of these playoff games on the UHS Talk YouTube and Facebook pages. Tammy Marzano as well, instrumental in helping us out. So again, we appreciate everybody from the Uniontown School District making this broadcast possible. For Steve Super, Gary Frankhauser, Billy Dice behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back in center, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. This is Brian Morozek, and have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Lincoln Park, a 66-62 win over Uniontown tonight. So long, everybody, from Canon Mac.
Exit.